following is from a cooperative project for acquiring skills essential to learning.
Baby, with Rod and Reflex all day, every day. 60644, baby, 312-773. I don't know all the new area codes, but B to the R-A-T, that's me. What up, Rod?
Reach for the sky, boy.
We are live. This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy, and I am your host, Rod the Reflex, and it is Hump Day, Wednesday, August the 9th, 2017, and you are rocking with the best, the most controversial hip-hop show on your airways. This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy, and you can listen to this show every Monday through Thursday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on Spreaker.com or on your Spreaker app. You can download the Spreaker app on any smart device from the Google Play Store, from Apple iTunes. You can also follow this show on social media on Facebook.com/The Hip Hop Pharmacy, Instagram.com/The Hip Hop Pharmacy, and Twitter.com/ say it with me, The Hip Hop Pharmacy. What's going on, everybody? It is a warm Wednesday. It is Hump Day. And some of y'all got the misconception that Hump Day means go out and hump someone. That is not what Hump Day means. Put your thing away. Pull your pants up. It's not what that means. But if you are going to hump somebody, I guess this would be the day to do it. So we have a packed show. We have your concert information. We got all your debauchery, and tell me you did not just say that. We got some news on. We're going to talk about the upcoming elections in Illinois. What you should know, what you shouldn't know, who's running, what offices, and why you need to be more educated and participate in this. We got your hip hop, all that you expect to hear on this show. Real hip hop, real bars, real talk, uncensored, no games played. We got old school, we got new school, we got all of that for you. And we got a brand new mix by the one and only, Georgia's own. You know him as the veteran, DJ Triple J. He's got a new mix. He's going to hit you with it later on in the show. We are excited. It's Wednesday. Why are we even playing games? We might as well just hit you with the music right now. Right now, my crew hungry. This is Ricky Batts right here on the Hip Hop Pharmacy. Let's go.
Nothing can stop it.
84.
Nothing can stop it. Look like I've been running the race. I'll go across the finish line. When I'm there, I ain't looking back. We gon' eat when it's dinner time. I'm in the kitchen like, where that? Where that? Where that? My crew hungry. 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 You mention real, nigga, mention me. I'm in the kitchen, got the recipe. Bad bad bitch next to me. Call her Penelope Cruz, definitely. She got 2 sisters, Tony and Bethany. Bethany's the one that gave head to me. Said to me she feels like her sister's not meant for me. Mentally, sexually, she just not my pedigree. Told that bitch cut it out, vasectomy. Stop stressing me, let it be. Bitch took too much ecstasy. Now she's sweating me for that heavy D. Rest in peace, this my destiny. Now let's get back to the game, no referees. I'll go across the finish line. When I'm there, I ain't looking back. We gon' eat when it's dinner time. I'm in the kitchen like, where that? Where that? Where that? My crew hungry. Where that? Where that? My crew hungry. Where that? Where that? My crew hungry. Where that? Where that? My crew hungry.
My niggas hungry like where that? They looking for it. He and my hoe with a rollie on, go book him for it. Give me the rollie cause my shooters gon' shoot when I say so. I can make them shoot you and that bitch is the Draco. Imagine having kids and they want the new Jordans. And they're asking you to buy them and you can't afford them. That's why I'm robbing niggas out here acting the fool. Every day my kids looking like the first day of school. Fresh as fuck, daddy got the hammer tucked. 2 bitches in the kitchen, butt naked, cooking up. Got me feeling like Nino and New Jack. Ricky Bass, give me the word, I get your whole crew clap.
I'll go across the finish line. When I'm there, I ain't looking back. We gon' eat when it's dinner time. I'm in the kitchen like, where that? Where that? Where that? My crew hungry. 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 I want it all, so I'ma scrape the plate. My crew hungry, nigga, crack the safe. It's all love while they practice hate. They say I'm feeling myself, I say I masturbate. But anyway, my stomach growling to the back. That means a nigga gotta wild out, Nick Cannon on the track. But I'm violent when I rap. Feel the climate get hotter, hit the sirens when I clap. Shit sounding like I rap. Bring it back once again like a rewind. 3 times, silence is on the strap, so it's quiet when it's squeeze time. Me blind, I can see the future when I'm asleep. Just another episode, a couple hoes up in a Jeep. Bats, I'll go across the finish line. When I'm there, I ain't looking back. We gon' eat when it's dinner time. I'm in the kitchen like, where that? Where that? Where that? My crew hungry. Where that? Where that? My crew hungry. Where that? Where that? My crew hungry. Where that? Where that? My crew hungry.
Dream of fairy tales, I think of me and Shelly. She's my type of hype, but I can't stand when brothers tell me that I should quit chasing and look for something better. But the smile that she shows makes me a go-getter. I haven't gone as far as asking if I could get with her. I just play love by ear and hope she gets the picture. I'm shooting for her heart, got my finger on the trigger. She can be my broad, and I can be her nigga, but all I can do is stay up remember back as kids we used to kiss when we played truth or dare. Now she's more sophisticated, highly educated, not at all overrated. I think I need a prayer to get in her book, and it looks rather dry. I guess a twinkle in her eye is just a twinkle in her eye. Although she's crazy stepping, I'll try and stop the stride, cause I won't have no more of this passing me by.
And I must voice my opinion and be pretending she didn't have me. Sprung like a chicken, chased my tail like a doggy. She was kind of like a star, thinking I was like a fan. Dude, she looked good. Downside, she had a man, he was a Rudy too. A nick and poop. She told me soon your little birdie's gonna fly the coop. She was a flake like corn, and I was born not to understand. By letting her pass, I have proved to be a better man.
Now there she goes again, the dopest Ethiopian. And now the world around me begins moving in slow motion whenever she happens to walk by. Why does the apple of my eye overlooking disregard my feelings no matter how much I try? Wait, no, I did not really pursue my little princess with persistence. And I was so low-key that she was unaware of my existence. From a distance I desired her, secretly admired her, wired her a letter to get her. And it went, my dear, my dear, my dear, you do not know me, but I know you very well. Now let me tell you about the feelings I've been for you when I try or make some sort of attempt. I simp. Damn, I wish I wasn't such a wimp. Cause then I would let you know that I love you so. And if I was your man, then I would be true. The only lying I would do is in the bed with you. Valentine's is still the one who loves you dearly. P.S. love me tender. But the letter came back 3 days later. Returned to sender. Damn. Shaking so fast.
Yes, this shit is raw, coming at your door. Start to scream out loud. Wu-Tang's back for more. Yes, the hour's 4. I told you before. Prepare for mic fight. And plus the Cold War.
This rhyme you digest through the RZA console. Axe Y slam 9 diagram pole. Raekwon dropped the bomb. Hunchback Notre Dame. Golden arms is bronze. Buddha palm hit Quran. It blows extreme. Mainstream be the theme. Supreme team. America's cream team. Redeem beat out Sassoon. Chrome tones hit the moans of Al Capone. Gunpowder to the dome and split the bone. Wig blown off the ledge by the alleged full-fledged sledge. RZA edge, one dose of my Baroche handheld trigger cut. Acapella spitting shell, paralyzed, you get touched. And critical mic cords hanging like umbilical cords. Those swords, 5-star general. Raw be the quote, rap style, sore throat. Through the fully operational handheld toting.
Yes, this shit is raw, coming at your door. You start to scream out loud. Wu-Tang's back for more.
100,000 times one. Snatch up, my sounds get done. I hold a title, and here inside my belt was one. Check it. Slick, majestic, broke mics, so left infected. Germs start to spread through your crew. Do like an effort. You ask for it. Shut up the jams like syringes. My technique alone blows doors straight off the hinges. Master Avenger, I appear to blow your ear like wind. With a freestyle, sharper than the Indian spear. So sit back and let the king explore. Describe me, the kid's nice and he holds swords in his name. Black attached to nerve like migraines. With more gains than beggars on trains. Living sharp pains, poisonous rebel like deck. You can't destroy this. You get ambushed, skate. Try to avoid this. Side effects of hot raps and hot tracks. A duffel bag full of gun sons dipped in black. My culture, plot dodging attacks like a vulture. Ghostface and Madison Square is on your poster.
Yes, the shit is raw coming at your door. You start to scream out loud. Wu-Tang's back for more. Yes, the hour's full. I told you before. Prepare for mic fights and plus a cold war.
Be on the lookout for this mass murderous suspect that fills more body bags than apartments and projects. And as far as the coroners know, the autopsy show it was a Shaolin blow put on by my family, brought to the academy of the Wu and learned how to fuck up your anatomy steadily, calm and deadly. Splatterhead lyrics I lick through your transmit. MC submit to the will as I kill your juvenile freestyle. Civilize the mental. Devils worship this like an icon. Bear hugging mics with the grips of a python.
Yes, the shit is raw coming at your door. Start to scream out loud. Wu-Tang's back for more.
You heard other raps before, but kept waiting for the son of song. I keep dance hall strong. Beats another worthy of my cause. I prolong extravaganza. Time sit still. No propaganda. Be wary of the skill. As I bring forth the music, make love to your eardrum. Dedicated to rap, nigga. Beware the fearsome. Lebanon, John, Malcolm X, beat threat. CD massacre. Murder to cassette. I blow the shop up. You ain't seen nothing yet. One man ran trying to get away from it. Put your bifocal on, watch me cometh into your chamber like Freddy into Dream. This kaboomerates your technique and your scheme. 4 chords applause like a blackjack did that. You stuck on stupid like I'm stuck on the map. Nowhere to go except next show, bro. Entertaining motherfuckers can't stop in battling. You don't want me to start tattling. All up on the stage cause y'all snakes keep rattling. Bitch, you ain't got nothing on the rich. Every other day my whole dress code switch. So just in case you wanna clock me like Sherry, all y'all crab bitches ain't got the worry. Can't get a nigga like Don Dime a dozen. Even if I'm smoked out, I can't be scoped out. I'm too ill. I represent Park Hill. See my face on a $20 bill. Cash it in and get $10 back. The fat LP with cappuccino on the wax. Pass it in your thing, put valve up to 12. Put all the other LPs back on the shelf and smoke a blunt and dial 917-1604-9311. And you could get long dick hip-hop affection. I damage any MC who step in my direction. I'm Staten Island best, son, fuck what you heard. Niggas still talking, that shit is absurd. My repertoire is USSR. PLO style got thrown out the car and ran over by the Method Man Jeep. Divine can't define my style, is so deep like pussy. My low-cut face stay bushy like a porcupine. I part backs like a spine. Gut you like a blunt and reconstruct your design. I know you wanna diss me, but I can read your mind cause you're weak in the knees like SWV. Trying to get a title like Wu Killer B. Can't change your habit. You know I'm friends with the Abbott. Me and RZA Raw name printed in the tablet under vets. We paid out debts for mad years. Hibernated sound and now we out like bears and born power. Born physically, power speaking. The truth in the song be the pro-black teaching.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Yo, they say I'm 730, say I spaz out. FB is ill, she a wild out. Can y'all feel my pain? I can't let it slide. How could I smile when I'm hurting so bad inside?
Yo, how can we start this? My life is thorough, never heartless. I laid it down from the Cape to the St. Louis Arches. From the Windy City to the streets in Cali, to the streets in Houston. My niggas always boosting. Some bitches always holler how they don't spend $1, but that's cause they ain't got it. Now tell me where's the logic? And if I talk it, I done did it or I'm about to do it. I'm making anthems, got a million niggas bouncing to it. Bust your guns, and if that ain't enough, then bust again. I've been thugging since B.I.Z. made Just a Friend. Matter of fact, ever since Flavor was rockin' clock. And even then, it was no bitch that can compare to Fox. Let me hear it knock. Pretty, you with me, right? This Prada fit me tight. This Gucci fit me right. Who could quickly write like 7 joints and it be tight? You know how good we sound. You know it's boogie round.
They say I'm 730, say I spaz out. FB is ill, she a wild out. But can y'all feel my pain? I can't let it slide. How could I smile when I'm hurting so bad inside? They say I'm 730, say I spaz out. FB is ill, she a wild out. But can y'all feel my pain? I can't let it slide. How could I smile when I'm hurting so bad inside?
Yo, my life is full of problems. Sometimes it's hard to dodge them. So much you couldn't fathom. I wish I didn't have them. They say I'm 730 pretty, but I rap too dirty. Dolores criticizing me and probably never heard me. So what, I crashed my range. My last name ain't changed. This time is different, no. I'm not exploiting names. Yeah, I write my shit, it's not a fucking game. So what, he wrote some songs, I blew him up the same. I'm never ducking Dame, y'all know just where to find me. I would've killed them, but it just wouldn't be fair to mommy. Imagine me doing time, Foxy behind bars. Not me the crime star, y'all bitches ain't worth it. Although my life ain't perfect, I'll never change a thing. Y'all want success, but y'all don't know about the pain it brings. It's supposed to make you happy and keep your paper long. This beat is kinda ill, how could you hate this song?
They say I'm 730, say I spaz out. FB is ill, she a wild out. But can y'all feel my pain? I can't let it slide. How could I smile when I'm hurting so bad inside? They say I'm 730, say I spaz out. FB is ill, she a wild out. But can y'all feel my pain? I can't let it slide. How could I smile when I'm hurting so bad inside?
Some hoes is always acting like I can't make it happen. Like they don't know my cash, like they don't know my past. Especially pop star bitches with the soft image. So what, I ain't with them. Bitches off limits. Be where I always be. See who I choose to see. Although we not together, his heart belong to me. See, at times I think y'all bitches be confusing me. Like I'm some sweet shorty, I'm still street. You're not on my level, and I won't stoop. And I'm the one that got you kicked out your own group. Chicks be always thinking that I'ma let it ride. I might not kill you, but I hurt you till you're dead inside. Third album in ya, still wanna test Brown? I'm so hood, bitches know I boogie get down. It could be real drama, it's still an ill nana. They ain't a bitch walla, indie beat holla.
They say I'm 730, say I spaz out. FB is ill, she a wild out. But can y'all feel my pain? I can't let it slide. How could I smile when I'm hurting so bad inside? They say I'm 730, say I spaz out. FB is ill, she a wild out. But can y'all feel my pain? I can't let it slide. How could I smile when I'm hurting so bad inside?
Players getting papers by the layers. It ain't no shame in our game. We do our thing. Ghetto wives, guys. Ghetto wives, guys. 3 major players getting papers by the layers. It ain't no shame in our game. We do our thing. Ghetto wives, guys. We do our thing.
Nigga cheese in the cut, got cheese in his clutch. Watch him hop on his dick like fleas on the mutt. Stop cuffing your chick before I leave with the slut. Play tough, this long nose to sneeze on your gut. 5 family music, homie, we do's it. Give him at least 70 cubics, don't be stupid. Give him room to breathe, let him breeze by the bitches, man. Rich got more cuss than a nigga ever scissor hands. I just left the spot, G, get the figures, man. Still got scale on both hands like lizard, man. Most dudes rap about it, KGR live and scram. Chris and K, 7 G's to the liver fan. My catch a chest cold, my shit kinda frigid, man. Down beats, press up, see what the chat bout. Around 3 in the morning, I'm blowing the back out. 4 hours later, kid, I'm throwing them packs out.
3 major players getting papers by the layers. It ain't no shame in our game. We do our thing. Ghetto wives, guys. Ghetto wives, guys. 3 major players getting papers by the layers. It ain't no shame in our game. We do our thing. Ghetto wives, guys. We do our thing.
It's Mo P's in the cut, with G in the cut. Blowing on hella weed, Hennessy in the cup. Believe what you want, I ain't your average nigga. I bang the hitter till I hit him and breeze on the fuck. Crime time, Glock 9mm era. Brooklyn, I'm from a hood where niggas bleed for the cheddar. Fizzy the Browns, Philly Freeze and Killer G from Killer Queens. This is a trilogy of terror. NYG like my nigga Panchy. On your block, hopping off the sidewalks on a Banshee. Swinging off the bars like I'm in a jungle gym. Dirt monger him, don't fuck with him. Guns, we fuck those. Pretty hoes, we fuck those. They asking me if Pac is alive. Who the fuck knows? All I know is real niggas gon' ride to the end of time, dog. Real niggas don't die.
3 major players getting papers by the layers. It ain't no shame in our game. We do our thing. Ghetto wives, guys. Ghetto wives, guys. 3 major players getting papers by the layers. It ain't no shame in our game. We do our thing. Ghetto
Ghetto wise guys, we do our thing, sing.
North Philly nigga, you try me, then the blinker's drawn. Squeeze the stick and turn your lights out like the blinkers on. Push box, remove the top and leave your thinker gone. 6 shots, to leave you in the spittle hanging on. I ring it on you bitch niggas, bring it on. They know me, I'm the one that make the hits for y'all to sing along. Y'all should honor me, since the dynasty I've been a bomb. Y'all igniting me, what y'all should try to do is keep me calm before I reload. Explode, I'm the new Beyond Lito, he the new God MC with the chinky eyes. I'm a hustler, I never been without it. Before my work is finished, I read like India. Catch me out Abu Dhabi with the Akis. If you try to stop me, it'll take 19 of y'all. I'm a pimp, make the chick take her bikini off. She freak me, cause I freak the beat like intercourse. The boat moving, and we been aboard. You must be a dyke, cause you been abroad. New Rothschild's got 2 verses in the chorus. On the track with 11 crosses, you be in the morgue.
3 major players getting papers by the layers. It ain't no shame in our game, we do our thing, sing. Ghetto wise guys, ghetto wise guys. 3 major players getting papers by the layers. It ain't no shame in our game, we do our thing. Ghetto wise guys, we do our thing.
Heat makers. Crack music.
A now and then I bar flex and flex bars like Dominique Dawes, no giving my arm rest. I rest arms in an armrest, take a long breath. I'll turn that run down to coffin while taking crawl steps. Real rap, I'm here in New York's back. Like we left, like I ain't always have New York's back. Just for years, bars wasn't something New York's back. Now we trying to recoup like they bringing 2 doors back. Nah, I've been a man with the wordplay. Play with words till the words play in your trays and it throw you back like a Thursday on my worst day. On my verbs sway like an earthquake and the curb caves in like a hurt Wayne when he first came. Man, I hope they learning while I'm spitting. Somebody better tell them they ain't heard that I was different. Let a frog jump and I'ma burn him with the Smith and have his man standing there like Kermit with the Lipton. God forbid they try to play with me. Yeah. It's gonna be a long day with me. God forbid they try to play with me. Yeah. It's gonna be a long day with me. Real talk, yo. Man. Stop urging these emerging little chitlins. They was lurking through the curtains. I was purging with the written. Every person with a pencil's a potential murder victim. Wave it at any angle and murk you. I mean, what is this? It's magic in all positions like Urban before the sickness. Ew. I'm just a hood brother that love nutter butters, but another rugrat's blood could touch my rug cutter. Y'all lucky the Persian in mom's crib is a motherfucker. Cause I ain't beefing, just eating with my amigos. Sometimes my ego trip cause my kids rather hear Migos. I'm like, come on, y'all, listen to new me, yo. But I ain't doing bad in my bougie, so it's porta potties for Poppy in Puerto Rico. From poor eating porridge to Porsche pouring the Clico. Pour favor, now pour more for my people underneath the floor long before they was supposed to be those. So know that I carry on with a carry license and carry along a very long clip if you carrying on. Wildin' out or just lead the Mariah Carey songs. High pitch screams and pallbearers to carry you on. God forbid they try to play with me. Man, it's gonna be a long day with me. God forbid they try to play with me. Yeah, it's gonna be a long day with me.
Hey, what's up? This is Shanice, and when I'm in Chicago, I listen to Hip Hop Pharmacy with Rob the Reflex.
What's good, everybody? This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy, and that was Joel Ortiz. God forbid. That's that heat right there. That's real hip hop right there, and that is what you can expect right here on the Hip Hop Pharmacy. It is time for your weather report. Your weather, as always, is provided to you by AccuWeather.com. You can download AccuWeather on any smart device from the Google Play Store, from Apple iTunes. Currently in downtown Chicago, it is Partly sunny with a high of 81 degrees. With the real feel index, it feels like it is 85 degrees and expect an overnight low of 66 degrees. Here's your 4-day forecast starting with Thursday. Partly sunny with a high of 82 degrees and an overnight low of 67 degrees. Friday, partly sunny with a high of 78 degrees and an overnight low of 64 degrees. Saturday, partly sunny with a high of 75 degrees and an overnight low of 63 degrees. And Sunday, partly sunny with a high of 77 degrees and an overnight low of 65 degrees. The 90s is over. And that is your weather report provided to you by AccuWeather.com. It is now time for y'all to stand up. Put on your workout outfits. Put on them sweatbands. Put on your good workout shoes. Y'all getting prepared for this? Because it is time for the Pharmacy Mix with DJ Triple J. You can listen to DJ Triple J every Monday through Friday at 12 noon to 1 p.m. on WEASE 93 FM in Savannah, Georgia. You can also listen to him on Fridays and Saturdays on Foxy 105.9 FM in Columbus, Georgia. You can also follow him on Facebook.com/James Jones Jr. or definitely follow his fan page at Facebook.com/The Veteran DJ Triple J. He does a live show starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where he gives you the rawest mix you will ever hear. He gives you that once over. He gives you that whole thing. But you got to experience DJ Triple J right now on the Pharmacy Mix. Salute the veteran. Because ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Class is in motherfucking session. Let's go.
You're listening to the Pharmacy Mix with DJ Triple J, only on the Hip Hop Pharmacy on Spreaker.com.
On these mean streets, none of my friends speak. We all trying to win, but then again, maybe it's for the best though. Cause when they seeing too much, you know they trying to get you touched. Whoever said illegal was the easy way out couldn't understand the mechanics and the workings of the underworld. Granted, 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it alive. Life ills, poison my body. I used to say fuck my skills. I never prayed to God, I prayed to God. That's right, it's wicked. That's life, I live it. Ain't asking for forgiveness for my sins. Ends, I break bread with the lay hands, picking their brains for angles and all the evils that the game will do. It gets dangerous. Money and power is changing us, and now we're lethal, infected with the evils. God, I wonder, can you save me? Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. God, I wonder, can you save me? Secret society, trying to keep me on me. God, I wonder, can you save me? Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. God, I wonder, can you save me? I can't die, I can't die. Yeah. We used to fight for building blocks. Now we fight for blocks with builders that make a killing. The closest of friends when we first started, but grew apart as the money grew and soon grew black-hearted. Thinking back when we first learned to use rubbers, he never learned, so in turn I'm kidnapping his baby's mother. My hand around the collar, feet in the cheese. She said the taste of dollars was shitty, so I fed her 50s. About his whereabouts, I wasn't convinced. I kept feeding her money till shit started to make sense. Who could ever foresee? We used to stay up all night at slumber parties. Now I'm trying to rock his bitch to sleep. All close. Now I see his fears through her tears. No, she wishing we were still close. Don't cry, it is the B. In time, I take away your miseries and make it mine. The evening still gone. I wonder, can you save me?
Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body.
Gone. I wonder, can you save me?
Secret society, trying to keep me on me.
Gone. I wonder, can you save me?
Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body.
Gone. I wonder, can you save me? I can't die. Yeah, my flesh, no nigga could test. My soul is possessed by the evils in the form of diamonds and Lexuses. The exorcist got me doing sticks like homie. You don't know me, but the whole world owe me. Strip was thought to be a pleasant guy all my fucking life. So now I'm down for whatever. Ain't nothing nice. Throughout my junior high years, it was all friendly. But now this higher learning got the Remy in me. Liquors invaded my kidneys. Got me ready to lick off, mama, forgive me. I can't be held accountable. The evil's beating me down, boo. Got me running with guys, making G's, telling lies that sound true. Come test me, I never cower. For the love of money, son, I'm giving lead showers. Stop screaming, you know the demon said it's best to die. And even if Jehovah Witness, man, he'll never testify.
This is Clean Finesse, and you're in the mix with DJ Triple J, only on the Hip Hop Pharmacy.
Time is most limited. I'm back on the scene. Or replenishes potency like 4 or 5 Guinnesses. Hennessy's flourishing. OC is nourishing. Performing miracles. Ill and mad lyrical. What stands before your very eyes is a one-man standalone phenomenon. Microphone misery you suffering. Taste my repertoire in your face like a $150 done with the razor. I'm felt by Aztecs. Felt by Asians. Portuguese, Lebanese, and even Caucasians. Every form of power they respect my stats. Slap it 5 with farmer leader, drink cognac with diplomat. Retard your whole brigade, cave in your brainwaves with subliminal messages. Making party people slaves, you hit reverse to rewind and defy my cause.
The thing I do is keep them different and far from
He's no average MC with a smile on his face. So you're trying to bite his style. No one can duplicate.
I'll be the chosen one, beyond the mower than the crystal, a son of a king and a queen. That for ability for song running my genetics. I gave ideas to L. Ron Hubbard to write books or Dianetics. FedEx your info. If you want to show the manager, Mr. Dave, make sure give us a good payday too. I was assigned to Earth on the mission to spread worldwide my glorious compositions. Notes are like B-sharps floating out of my mouth from start to finish till the song diminish. My lyrical energy bring out envy in most MCs who listen to O. He didn't know me before, then you know who I are now. Biting my style, that's a crime to be dealt with, but we take it to trial. Verdict is in, the judge know my beef has cause.
The thing I do is keep them different and far from
He's no average MC with a smile on his face. And so you're trying to bite his style. No one can duplicate. He can flow anywhere you want. He can rhyme anytime you say. And he's never, ever, ever too far from tomorrow today.
You're in the mix with DJ Triple J.
Gonna take you to the glory. I can't stand it, no, yeah. Yeah, nah, I can't stand it.
Yeah. Now we're the south side. Now we're the west side. Yeah. Can I talk my shit again? Even if I don't hit again? Dog, are you fucking kidding? My hat, my shoes, my coat, Louis Vuitton sticks. With Donatella Versace, that's Louis Vuitton, bitch. I think Hennessy, I drink, I'm gone. Off that Bacardi, Limona, Corona, I'm zoning. Class back in session, so I upped to the grade. In 2 years, the Wayne became the Wayne Wade. And hey, please don't star me. I'm like Nas Barkley, me Charles Barkley. I'm Pop the Barkers, I'm Hood the Parkers. While y'all was in limbo, I raised the bar up. I touched on everything. Married to the game, rock the chain instead of wedding ring. Y'all bridesmaids catch the garter. On nights when gay romance cameras flash so much that I gotta do that yayo dance. I'm on a war tour with Common, my man.
After each and every show, a couple dikes in the van. It's easy. The hood love to listen to Jeezy and Weezy. And oh yeah, Yeezy. I did it for the glory. The glory. I did it for the glory. The glory. What I'm supposed to do now, man, the game all messed up. How I'm supposed to stand out when everybody get dressed up? So yeah, at the Grammys I went Ultra Travolta. Yeah, that tuxedo might have been a little Guido, but with my ego, I can stand there in a Speedo and be looked at like a fucking hero. The glory, the story, the chain, the polo, the night, the grind, the empty bottles of No-Dos. Tank on empty, whipping my mama Volvo. I spent that gas money on clothes with logos. The fur is Hermes, shit that you don't floss. The Goyard so hard, man, I'm Hugo's boss. Why I gotta ask what that $2 cost? House in the hill, $2 from Tracy Ross. And I'm asking about her girlfriends, yeah, the dark-skinned one. She asking about the speedboat side, man. We winning them when you meet me in person. What do you feel like? I know, I look better in real life. I hear people compare themselves to big a lot. You know, big and pop, you know they get it hot. I guess after I live, I wanna be compared to big. Anyone, Big Pun, Big L, or Notorious. Fit in, get money and stunt and stay glorious. And I'ma stop killing these niggas soon as the chorus hit. Yeah, I'ma stop killing these niggas soon as the chorus hit. These haters be killing theyself. They wanna come and get it.
Come on. Come on. I come from the depths of hell, where killing is warm, illegal mobile phones, 4 5s and 9s, that's chrome. Abbreviated sex is where they match. Crack sales and stacks, government paid no taxes. And one time go through, they get hit. No bulletproof vest protects that chest. Blood gets spit up. You can't believe it, like AIDS with magic. Fools be dropping when I be popping them straight in. They live like that. How come every little park boy carry a gas? I don't know. Poor carjacks and drive-bys on innocent bystanders. Intimidate who can't stand it. So baby, don't be caught now. In clubs, we scrapping on blocks, we capping on, we straight snapping. That's right. That way you living ain't worth a G. I'm straight thugging it up. G. Somebody, come on. Somebody say. Somebody say. Check it out. We straight thugging it up. I walk around with the Glocks all day. Put in the work that Compton work. Back pocket up the khakis with the rats kings out. One time coming fast, I hear the clutch shot, but it's too late. I done stuffed the rocks up in my, but I dash like the flash, quick fast to get my cash. Cause ain't no future in this frontin'. Corners I been to get more ends on fools I'm dumping. And to the homies I got clout, baby blacks got stack, and my mom's trying to figure me out. Where the f you get that chain around your neck, son? Where the f you get your hands on the damn gun? I said, mama, please, cause I got dreams of slanging keys, rolling on D's. Bear with me cause this life is straight thugging it up. All my say. Somebody say. Somebody say. Come on, body say. We straight thugging it up. Somebody say. West side. Somebody say. We straight thugging it up.
One more man eater, but perpetrate like you're sweeter. But I'm hip to the game, I know you're nothing but a cheater. Always trying to gain on my wallet. Fuck ya or love ya, how should I call it? And it's true, all you say is do for you. And if you got a kid, I guess I gotta do them too. Wrong, ain't no rings on your finger. You've mistaken it as some punk love singer, saying you're down with me and only me. But I'm hearing you're fucking the neighborhood G. Little ski, ain't nothing poppin'. No snaps get spit until the panties start dropping. I guess a hoe is a hoe, but for you to gank me, bitch, ain't don't think so. You're nothing but a user, raised in the Compton streets, girl, user. Bitch. Yeah. I met you when I was rolling, you and your homegirl strolling. calling, flagging me down. I guess I'll stop for this sorry clown. Another stupid one, here we go again. Clear my throat and said, was your boyfriend? She tried to check me and said, I'm independent. I said, girl, it ain't stupid, somebody's getting in it. And if you got a man, I said, he's shorter than a midget. So come on this side and rush the 7 digits. I said, what's the plan? She said, I don't know, call me later. I said, I'll call you later, you crooked alligator. Spent all my snaps that night just to make you holler. I come home with $1. So one day I decide to make a surprise. Creep you and another nigga hugged up in the middle of the street. Damn, girl, shit, use her. Bitch, Gia.
Hey yo, as I clear the throat when we begin on the downstroke. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't no joke.
Rocking Atlanta to Chicago, it's DJ Triple J.
Like rolls with EPMD and gets busy.
Yo, P, check this out. We got my roadie Frank Bay, my boy Fendi, my homie Cool Bay, and Al Bay. Yo, they get busy.
Yo, Arabian Rakim and Fernando Cruz, Reggie B, D Wade and Guy LaHaye, my man James Ellis, Tom Knox, they get busy.
And on a star tip, you know what I'm saying? My boy Biz Markie, last Master Chaos one, yo, he gets busy.
Yo, can't forget my partner in crime, travel with me, you know what I'm saying? My man Kev Ski, in the Rush Posse, One DMC, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Public Enemy. Yo, they get busy.
And yo, P, what about, you know, my man, the Kanga?
Yo, can't forget my partner, soon to be on his way, AKA LL Cool J. Yo, he gets busy. Can't forget the hip-hop band, Stetsasonic, they get busy. Yo, can't forget my manager, Russell Simmons, Leor Cohen, Sleeping Bag Records, and my engineer, Charlie Murata, he gets busy. Then we got those, bragging and tagging, co on the bandwagon, you know what I'm saying, E? So yo, won't you drop them lyrics and get busy?
Yo, there was a Hardy Boy mystery you're trying to solve. You can't understand why you got involved, but here's the clue. Child Ghetto Master Blaster, now think who caused a disaster. Clue number 2, you give up? I figured it was PMD on the cut. He had help sucker duck a notch. Clue number 3, you wrong, cause it was EPMD.
MCs, get off the bandwagon. I'm not bragging, just tagging and snagging a biter that tries to imitate. Time to go on strike and demonstrate on a foe that does not know that if he pulls my card, I'm good to flow, toe to toe, blow to blow without no H2O. Hey yo, you want a battle? I'm good to G.O. Get off the bandwagon, sucker.
And hey yo,
get off the bandwagon, sucker.
And hey yo, this ain't a blast from the past, it's a rumor from the future. Fitful of scream, ho, or yo, if it's future, why the bass is booming and your face is booming, saying the E-double-E is deaf. You're not assuming, the only one that might think that is a jealous fellow. So you bend your step because I'm cool and mellow.
Ooh, now you're through, your whole not boo, or I'll be on that butt like crazy glue. I pull into the party as if I was 5-0. Book an investigator, biter like Columbo. Push a rap for some info in exchange for a jumbo. When I find a sucker, it's time to play Ram Bro or Command Bro. You know, I knew it was the sucker with the Jackson 5 afro. We rock rhymes, then we run them a while. Sucker MCs catch on, then they bite our style. They get confused, dazed and amused, sweating and things because my rhymes they use. Seeing me in the crowd, now they thrown off course. They run around like a chicken with their heads cut off. They on the bandwagon, sucker. And they yell, get off the bandwagon, sucker.
And they yell, oh, my body was swaying. You was like saying, Who was that brother while the record was playing? I felt kinda happy like an eagle trip, but I lounged because my image is hip. My tradition is dissing in this position.
Man, I pray y'all still catching the heat still, mashing the grill and potato smashing the caps pill. Feel it like a teen under bleachers. Valley girls, pep rally cheerleaders, sluts named Sally. Either your brain dead or your veins pump nothing. If you ain't saying jeans bumping, name ain't pumping, suckers brain ducking. You'll be running your frame tucked in to the pain like I'm Wesley and the King. Say something, knuckle. Fuck you and the man. Dunk on you like a ruckus player. Cut abrupt your layer. I got a luxury layer that needs bucks to pair. So when I jump, y'all, I'm aiming for the cummerbund layers. Son of a gun, she's 101 tons heavy. Chase paper like my mama done named the Hun Chevy. Cornflakers, I'll roof you tall like I'm handballs and lose you in a booth or stall. You're a lukewarm goof off with Luke galore, and I poop scoop your fans and shoot them all. I'll give a damn, I'll abuse the law. Get Judge Mathis in a blindfold, feed him wine, lead him to traffic.
We don't have to bust rounds to shut the club down. You'll come for your hunch, your punch down like bloodhounds. Yo, it's deep to the grave, like what the fuck now? Cups up, now tuck it down and spread some love around. You don't have to bust rounds to shut the club down. You'll come for your hunch, your punch down like bloodhounds. Yo, it's deep to the grave, like what the fuck now? Cups up, now tuck it down and spread some love around.
666 soul with a gold wiffle bat that I hold and a sickle pole taped to my back fold. Your hand's not fucking with mine. It's just sucking your own dick like I'm tucking your spine. Cry me a river, nigga. They'll find you in Ipanema, tied to a line with the leech in your liver. On a beach with a bitch from the song grinding limes and your smashed teeth laughing while you screaming and crying. Loose lipped, who'd figured this chick'll be so obtuse with it? Too flip it this way. My mind sharper than a fucking switchblade. Lick me, don't fixate on that picture, nigga. Switch page. I'm Daft Punk, stab you with a catheter, with an open pen that puts a cap right back in you. Get tap of the light. You ain't attacking it right. I go platinum with no dough and half of your light.
You don't have to bust rounds to shut the club down. You'll come for your hunch, your punch down like bloodhounds. Yo, it's deep to the grave, like what the fuck now? Cups up, now tuck it down and spread some love around. You don't have to bust rounds to shut the club down. You'll come for your hunch, your punch down like bloodhounds. Yo, it's deep to the grave, like what the fuck now? Cups up, now tuck it down and spread some love around.
A nigga ready from the get-go. Y'all hear my shit go, it's Andre. Can your punk ass come out to play safe? Stay in your little hole, then cower duck your head. You don't know who you be fucking with, you better off. Yeah, that's what I say, best run the other way in case the physical breaks down. Y'all can break now. My kitchen full of heat, if you can't take the temp, make yourself exempt. Pussyfootin' around, be getting y'all nowhere but stuck. Nowhere to duck, bullets fine. Niggas die, by getting blasted, how drastic. They got the nerve to ask me why I do the things I do. I got the nerve to serve you up just like a way to do it now. I take that back, that's my problem. Turning and walking away just ain't gonna work when they be robbing. As long as big boy still living, never standing by my lonesome. Step up, nigga, if you want some.
Yeah, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We's having a smoke out in the dungeon with a Mary Jane. It's just a pimps, players, Mac Daddies, East Point. It's all about that sense in your chest. It's the joint. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We's having a smoke out in the dungeon with a Mary Jane. It's just a pimps.
Yo, salute the veteran. It's DJ Triple J.
When nigga you soft up in silicone, used to pump up hits. Sit that nigga down in the dungeon with them playeristic hits. I'm quick to stop a sucker flow like menopause bitch. The original ghetto bastard, so now I make a switch. I used to see a dope, but in 1994 we'll make a southern playeristic Cadillac music. But see these voices in my school has got me reminiscing about the days back when me mammy had to work a kitchen. She had me making better grades to make a better life, but I never had no love or respect. Cause we's gonna be a ride. I ran the streets and broke my curfew cause I gave a shit. I carry guns and butcher knives cause I was steadily in the mix, yeah. It was so hard to say goodbye, I'm a man now. I'm at the end of my street, so it's time to take my stand now. I called a while because it's time to take the street. So if you ain't got the vertebrae, you're big enough, nuts be treed. I'm ready to wear them up like cereal. Just the international player coming through your stereo.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We's having a smoke out in the dungeon with a Mary Jane. It's just a pimps, players, Mac Daddy, East Point. It's all about that stress in your chest. It's the joint. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We's having a smoke out in the dungeon with a Mary Jane. It's just a pimps, players, Mac Daddy, East Point. It's all about that stress in your chest.
NWA back in this motherfucker, yo. Taking out all you commercialized ass niggas. And we on this laid back track. And we doing this one kinda smooth. So what you gonna do, Drake? Kick it.
And so on, let the shit flow on. Because I need something to go
off on the motherfucking DRE serving a death wish. So I'ma hit you like this. Early in the morning, hop into the B&Z. I got 44 ways of getting paid. Sitting in my lap as I roll up the Compton blocks. The scoop up red, I heard shots. 1, 2, 3. Then I seen a nigga hop in the fence and it was red on the motherfucking trigger. He got in the Benz and said, Dre, I was speaking to your bitch O'Shea. And as we roll on, I seen the patrol on creep. So we got ghosts before they beat me and Ren in a black CD. Yo, humping some funky shit by the DOC. I gotta get paid in a hurry. See, I gotta have it if I'm not paid thoroughly. I start taking, making sure my shit is steady bumping. A nigga always in the song.
Fuck them motherfucking police, cause they swear that you're locked down and them kick them in this motherfucking bar. Goddamn police, fuck them. Come down, MC Ren.
I heard a dope beat. Somebody told me that Buck did it, but if Dre didn't do it, I can't fuck with it. NWA is like a mix of fixer tricks, real niggas with big dicks. You're taking a chance when you think that talking under your breath won't lead to young death. Fucking up shit ain't shit but a killing for a nigga labeled as being a motherfucking villain. But you don't know me, a record can't tell ya how so many prayed I'll be a motherfucking failure. Real niggas gotta have top ranking. I hooked up with 3 more niggas and started making funky ass shit for your system. Might sound nice so it makes you wanna listen to them. Sample of a ruthless organization, but you don't want a confrontation. Real niggas don't play. Yella, Easy Me, and the nigga Dre. Yo, always making sure that my shit is steady pumping. A nigga always into something.
Boom, boom, God, look at that bitch walking on the motherfucking street. Don't you know the admiral wanna hold my dick and then because that bitch's booty is so nasty.
Western hemisphere stand clear out, cause now the sun sets across 606 sextillion tons. Come correct, I project like a telepathic catch. 4 meters over sound wave. I come to off from positions like pornographics with a question. Animal, vegetable, or mineral, whatever atom. Amphibian, invertebrate, a mammal, homo sapien. Specifically, I swell up like gout, then spread out like centrifugal force. Collision course reinforced with cylindrical wax. Axis spins at 33 RPM. That truly comprehend what that is. That is not added to represent they bore me with. Predictable monosyllable drift like squirrel. Incredible rhymes, the rhythm. Nepotism. Your prison couldn't invent. Too many gypsies get deals from who you're down with or what you represent. But since I house more niggas than Section 8 state this about your state, although my state and my fornicates breaks. Your magazine ad got you souped up testy like 2 nuts. Marketing gimmicks. Catch wreck like Sam Kinison. Convince me. Cause what nigga got props in the industry don't really interest me. My motto is the bigger they are, the more politics involved. And I revolve at a rate to make your occipital score plate dissolve. Techniques delve deep.
How much you never know.
So don't sleep. I got my chronics that got you holding my dick like your name was Lorena Bobby.
Alright, get your respect up. Watch your next. Let's roll. All of y'all. Come on. Thank you, Sinclair. Thank you, man. Sounds so lovely. Alright. Okay, I guess I gotta go back to basics, like I'm back wearing Asics that my mama bought me. I'm glad that my mama taught me how to be a stronger person. When the time was urgent, I got the dirt up off me like a box of Tide detergent. Just wash me, niggas watch me now. Better watch out, the mouth is more proper, niggas flat out. I splash on you as if Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah, but just a planet in my memory banks, Atlanta. Up to Canada, then back home to South Africa. Thanks for widening the buzz diameter, cause let's do damage. Competition reach a challenge, a loss is 0, and I still floss, but no De Niro. Apparel stay crisp though, kicks too pimp. The mixed chick with the equivalent of sulfuric spit. The hung jury split, the tongue's fury is guilty, but I'm just too cute to be considered as filthy. Industry can't milk me, they mad that the game built me. God damn it. My stamina's at the status, it can't kill me. A catastrophic cat on any topic. I'm toxic like Whitney and Bobby's blood. Stop it. We all came in this life with one mission, and now I plan to grind till mine kicks in. Watch me. Can't stop me or hold me back. No pop me, no homie fresh, that's not probably the best logic. Sold you that silly J, then the G nigga sprayed like a Mac Millie. Back up off me before you get slapped. Will she back out ever? Put the mic down, never. It goes one for the beat, two for the real. Cats that never slept on the fact that Gene was ill. Lend me your eardrums, friends, a couple spins in your Hummer Benz. Circle round your hood till it's bubbling. I told y'all, triple fat bubble gooses. Gene's been trouble ever since the blackboards got useless. Truth is, school was just another tool to learn the vocab to approach the world better. Peer, Cheddar and Coach Bang. Get the fuck on with that girl. I roast your asses like fried club toasters. Get most embarrassed. Fuck your faux lashes. Gina rocks some phony glasses and just stunt like they're glowing with carrots. So what bastards? I don't roll with amateurs, niggas are vets. Like in our spare time, we care for pets, and yes, I'm marvelous. Thanks for asking. So smashing, about to get talked about like the passions coming attraction. We all came in this life with one mission, and now I plan to grind till mine kicks in. Watch me, can't stop me or hold me back. No pop me, no homie fresh. That's not probably the best logic. Sold you that silly J, then the G nigga spray like a Mac Millie. Back up off me before you get slapped. Will she back out ever? Put the mic down, never. Watch me, get your life straight. I'm not a lightweight. I'm not referring to the pounds on the 5'8" structure. Please watch me rupture these click circles. Bullies burst like a muscle yanking on a heavy pulley first. Once called Cooley, used to be as unruly as Sun Doobie in a porn movie with 4 whole groupies. Maybe that's reaching. I was a fast heathen, couldn't catch me like I'm Tootie on them skates back in Eastland. I'm a derailed train, a female's pain, giving birth while the head nurse gives a husband brain. I'm worse than curse words written in cursors. A dear John letters held in palms and sweating you Gerber. Babies gurgle on jeans, grown folk. But I still throw a stick in your bike spokes for joke dick. It's time to get these cheese and blocks like Wick. I'm not mean, but I stomp like a brick at compost. Shit, we all came in this life with one mission, and now I plan to grind till mine kicks in. Watch me, can't stop me or hold me back. No pop me, no homie fresh. That's not probably the best logic. Sold you that silly J, then the G nigga spray like a Mac Millie. Back up off me before you get slapped. Will she back out ever? Put the mic down, never. Watch me, please watch me.
You're listening to The Pharmacy Mix with DJ Triple J, only on the Hip Hop Pharmacy on Spreaker.com.
Hey, what's up? This is Shanice, and when I'm in Chicago, I listen to Hip Hop Pharmacy with Rob the Reflex.
We are back. This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy. I am your host, Rob the Reflex, and that was the first half of the Pharmacy Mix with DJ Triple J. Man, how many times does he got to hit y'all upside the head with the mixes before y'all realize y'all got to stand at attention, put your hand over your heart, the other hand over your eyebrow, and salute the damn veteran. That is how he gets down. That's my DJ right there. That's my DJ right there. And he's not one of those CDJ DJs. I know some of y'all look on his Facebook lives when he does his show on Facebook Live, the Veteran DJ Triple J show, and you see him with CDJs, and you're thinking, oh, he's like so many other DJs. He's a CDJ DJ. This man's a 30-plus year veteran of DJing. Woo! This is a man who goes back to the analog days where you didn't have Seratos and Tractor. You had Technique 1200s, a mixer, and some whiteout or some masking tape, and you actually had to know how to blend by ear. That's a DJ. When you had to actually blend because you know your vinyl, carrying crates with a back brace and a hernia. That's DJing. How I know about DJing? Because I am one. I go back to them days. I go back to them days where you actually had to hire 2 assistants to load up a truck with about 5 or 6 crates full of vinyl, and you only gonna play maybe 30 of the records. But you gotta bring every damn thing because you don't know what you're going to play ahead of time. And then you rock the crowd only for the person who runs the venue to say, well, see, what had happened was we didn't take in as much money as we thought we were. You motherfucker, you. Oh, I'm going to get paid. I will play Willie Nelson in the middle of this damn club. I will have everybody up in this bad boy crying. I've done it before. I got a special guest sitting to my left.
Oh, they ain't special. Oh my goodness.
Y'all know this, man. In fact, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Oh, well, for those who do not know, my name is Ike Moore, aka Ballistic Ike on the mic, aka so many nicknames, you'll be here all day. I do my own Spreaker podcast, The Ballistic Show, which you can listen to. Well, not right now, but when this show is over, you go listen to that on the Spreaker page. Just type in The Ballistic Show. You can also subscribe to the YouTube, Ike Moore, do all that kind of stuff, get your laugh on and everything like that. I was listening to the mix, man, and I heard some like 07 Kanye, man. That is insane, dude.
Yes, we go all the way in real hip hop over. We throw in some old school with the new school. We had some Jean Grey in there. I distinctly heard some West Coast stuff.
Mm-hmm.
See, my DJ knows me. My DJ know I'm originally from South Central Los Angeles. I gotta hit some West Coast. I gotta see if something that involves a blue flag. If y'all don't know what the blue flag is, y'all don't need to know what the blue flag is. Don't ask about the blue flag. You don't know about what the blue flag is. Those who know about the blue flag know what the blue flag represents. Ask Snoop about the blue flag. He'll tell you what it represents.
Oh, Snoop know a lot of stuff, man. Snoop, like...
He's flown that blue flag. I've flown that blue flag. I ain't afraid to say it. But at the same time, you gotta hear some West Coast. To me, it's nothing like it because it has its own different, unique sound. Now, here's where we got to really talk about some issues. We got some stuff that we need to get off our chest. In a segment we call "Tell Me You Did Not Just Say That."
You didn't say that.
On Booker T on there.
Tell me you did not
just
say that.
Yes, I'm about to say it. So, Empire Season 4 includes Prince tribute and more focuses on the Lion family. Empire will begin its 4th season this fall in September the 23rd, I believe.
At a new time, 7. If you in Chicago, it's on 7 o'clock now. It used to be on 8. They moved it up an hour, which I think is awesome because more people watch that show anyway. So it's a good move.
Exactly. Empire will begin its 4th season this fall with less guest stars and refocus on the Lion family and an homage. That's French for those of you who don't know what homage to Prince. Producers reveal Tuesday at TCA, with Lucius Terrence Howard caught in an explosive setup by his own family in season 3's finale and having lost all memory of his family. Executive producer Lee Daniel, Eileen Chackin, and Sinai Hamry told TV critics that the new season will see a return to the core of the show. The Lion family dynasty reported to Variety. Now, I got some insight on what's going to happen on this show.
Oh, you do?
You got a little insight.
All right.
You're going to get to meet some of Cookie's other relatives.
Oh,
Specifically, you're going to meet Cookie's father in this coming season.
Daddy Cookie gonna come in?
Daddy Cookie
Oh,
is
my God.
And y'all gonna be a little shocked on who's gonna be playing Daddy Cookie.
Oh, so you know who playing him?
Oh, yeah, I know who playing Daddy Cookie. It's a big name.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is a big name. So they don't really need to have a whole bunch of cameos because that one is worth it. trust me, there's a reason. Now, I'm not gonna say the name, but what I will say is Taraji P. Henson, also known as DJ Raji, because we found out Taraji has a hidden talent. DJ Raji, as she's also known, Taraji is a DJ and a very good one. I did not know she knew how to use turntables like that, but she actually is a legit DJ. And she's been doing it, which y'all will see her DJ on Black Girl Rocks, which will be coming up very soon on the BT network.
Yeah, very, very influential, a very empowering show for the women out there to watch.
So y'all will definitely see that coming up. But she has a movie coming out in the first quarter of 2018 called Proud Mary, of which I posted the movie trailer on my page on facebook.com/The Hip Hop Pharmacy if you want to see that movie trailer. I'm not going to say no names, but the person of which I'm referring to as Daddy Lyons, Cookie's father, might or might not be a cast member in said movie. I'm not saying no names.
So basically, look at the cast list of that movie and just put two and two together if you can. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It's called Elementary School Mathematics. Arithmetic.
Right.
But also what we're going to be talking about is politics in Illinois. We have to go here. Now, some of you have been following the shows over the year plus that I've been doing this show. You have also followed my precursor shows to this show, because this is not the first show I've ever done on Spreaker.
Multiple.
I've done multiple shows.
You the Ryan Seacrest of Spreaker, man.
Exactly. I've done GXR. For those of you who go back to the GXR days, Gut House Extreme Radio, with my former co-host who now has her own store and she's doing really good. Big shouts out to Crystal Lejeune and the whole Illy Soul movement. But here's the thing. I've always spoke on politics. This isn't new. But lately we have to go in on this because I really want y'all to get an early jump on your thought process with this. In the state of Illinois, in March of 2018 will be the beginning of the gubernatorial primary election. Now you already seen election, pre-election, sponsored super PAC commercials. You've seen mentions of Pritzker. You're seeing Ronner's commercials. You're going to start seeing Ted Kennedy's commercials. Kennedy's commercials, I almost said Ted. I did say Ted. But you're going to see Kennedy's commercials. You're going to see other politicians. The closer it gets to March, you're going to start seeing more and more commercials.
Yeah, more commercials of Governor Rauner with his tape. He got them in his those garage commercials, like, oh, we're going to tape this. I've seen so much tape in these commercials.
Exactly. We're seeing so much of this. And now you also got to realize that you got other people who are running. Namely, Toni Preckwinkle is going to be running. She's up for re-election. Suzanne Mendoza is up for re-election. Lisa Madigan's up for re-election. These and your state representatives are also up for re-election in this election coming up. Now, why am I talking about all this? Here's the thing. Bruce Rauner, who, for those of you who may not be aware, is a Republican governor, multi-millionaire, and he won his election through some dirty tactics, plus endorsements from some mega church individuals. We're not going to say no names, Reverend Meeks, Corey Brooks. But anyway, because of their endorsements and a lot of pandering and a lot of going to the black community and shaking hands and kissing babies and fingering vaginas and all that stuff at 95th and the Dan Ryan when he was in Chicago saying he's going to do all these things. And what has he done? Well, he's made history. Bruce Rauner made history by being the first governor to ensure that Illinois had the longest period in U.S. government history, the longest time that a state went without a state budget.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
The longest prior has been 90 days. Really, 90 days, 3 months. We went damn near 3 years. Years without a budget. Now, why did we go without a budget? I'm going to break it down for you real smooth. The real reason we went without a budget is because he and Michael Madigan went through a pissing contest. Why? Because Michael Madigan is a Democrat. Bruce Rauner is a Republican. Bruce Rauner wanted to end and put sanctions on a lot of the different unions. That's why you're seeing on Pritzker's commercials, the union heads and the AFL-CIO is supporting Pritzker because because Governor Rauner, who is our incumbent governor, is a union buster. He is known for this. He wants to de-unionize Illinois. Also, he could care less about the funding of the city of Chicago. Why you think that he is still trying his best to make sure that the educational budget does not include a certain amount of money going to the Chicago public schools? So now you have a number of school administrators, teachers who have now been laid off. Now, do we really want Bruce Rauner back in office with a 3-year no budget? Don't think so. Do you really want someone who really cares so much about his personal agenda that he's really literally and quite literally willing to bankrupt the state of Illinois? We are the first state to literally lose the Illinois lottery. No. We lost the lottery because of this man. Y'all, there are people who won over $25,000 in the Illinois lottery and got an IOU because the Illinois lottery said because there is no budget, we can't pay y'all money.
Yep.
Now, let me ask you a question. If you won $1,000, you got that scratch off, you hit the number. You been on good times. You went to Sweet Lenny and you hit Dynamite. The number. And then someone say, hold on, wait, hold on. We hate to inform you of this, but even though you won $50,000, which we are very happy that you won $50,000, but we gonna have to give you an I.
Yeah, just the I, O, and the U, like this.
Right, literally, we're gonna write this down. I owe you $50,000.
Yeah, and we so broke we can't even find a pen, so I'm gonna write it in crayon for you.
And big shots out to Shy Panther. We see you, Shy Panther. She is the host of Let's Talk at 5 on WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station.
Yeah.
Check her out on Tuesdays from 5 to 6.
The greatest college radio station of all time, in my personal opinion.
Well, she is the best. That's one of the best shows you're going to hear on that station.
Absolutely.
And she's going to go in her, Trina C, Jasmine, they give you real talk. I actually did something that I've never done before yesterday. I edited my show 15 minutes early just so I can infiltrate their show to talk about a topic they were talking about on their show because it was that deep. Now, my show was a 3-hour show. For me to end my show 15 minutes early so I can agree on their show, you know they that deep. And we'll do it again.
Heck, I hope, WWE Raw cuts off 15 minutes sometime, some weeks.
They need to cut that show down to 2 hours. Yeah. We will be talking about
some may argue 1 hour, but, if you're a wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about.
Right, we'll get into the whole wrestling fiasco, which is the WWE and the whole thing about wrestling. In fact, we're going to actually go into it today on this show. Now, here's the thing. Back to government as a whole. Now, one of the biggest other races that we need to watch is Tony Prepwinkle. Now, who is Tony Prepwinkle? Well, we're going to give you a little knowledge about Miss Prepwinkle. Tony Prepwinkle happens to be, and we're going to make sure we get everything quoted correctly, as we do not want to make absolutely sure that we do not get sued.
No fake news.
We don't do fake news. Tony Prepwinkle is the current Cook County Board president and a former alderman in the city of Chicago. She was the alderman of the 4th Ward in Chicago at one point. She was preceded as Cook County Board President of Commissioners by Todd Stroger. She has been an alderman in office from 1991 to 2010, where she was preceded by Timothy Evans, succeeded by Shirley Newsom. Now, she has been the incumbent Cook County Board president since 2010. So she's held this office for 7 years. What has she done in those 7 years? Well, let's break this down. Currently, we have a 7-cent per bag tax in Cook County, which means whenever you go and buy groceries, you have to pay for the bags.
All of them.
Every bag. Now, it started with just you had to pay for plastic bags. Now, you got to pay for paper, plastic, the cloth, biodegradable bags. If it's a bag, you have to pay for it. So now you got people walking out of the grocery stores, holding their groceries out in the raw open, or they're bringing boxes, they're bringing carts, baby strollers,
utility belts. They doing the hobo move with the handkerchief and the stick. They doing whatever they need to do to get their groceries out the stuff, because we ain't paying them 7 cents. Now they try to pull that 7-cent thing in New York. That's where she got the idea. Oh yeah, everything comes from New York, people. Let's not.
They had a 12-cent tax in New York, and guess what the people in New York did? They voted the person out of office and they voted that tax down. Now they don't have that tax in New York because they quickly removed the individual who was responsible for that. It's called political tarring and feathering. Now we have what is called a sugary beverage tax. Let's break that down. The sugary beverage tax basically means any beverage that's non-alcoholic that contains sugar or a sugar substitute, i.e. aspartame, saccharin, any sugar substitute is now subject to a 1 cent per ounce tax. What does that mean? Is you can now expect that 20-ounce pop that you was already paying $1.75 for is going to cost you about $2.60 something now.
Dang.
That 2 liter that you was going to get at Family Dollar or at Dollar Tree, which I went to Family Dollar recently, that 2 liter that was 99 cents now costs $1.89 before taxes.
Yeah, and those 12 can cases, and I know this for a fact because I work at a grocery store. I'm not going to tell y'all where because I ain't trying to give no one a discount. But a 12 can, that's like $1.44 after that Cook County tax.
So what does that ultimately mean? What does that mean is now you got people who live on the outskirts of Cook County who are going over to the neighboring county and buying their stuff at the original price. Or in my case, I live very close to the Chicago-Hammond, Indiana border. So it's very easy for me to just drive to Hammond, Indiana and buy all my stuff in Hammond, like we've already been doing with the gasoline, the cigarettes, the fireworks, the prostitute. We already do that in Hammond. So that's just another thing to add on the list. Let me get my gas cheaper at Luke's gas station. Get a carton of cigarettes, 4-5, 2 liters. Put Shaniqua in the back seat and everything. I need about $40 worth of fireworks. Need that M80. The only thing that people in Indiana come to Illinois for is on Sunday they come here to get their alcohol. Oh, and guess what? We have a ridiculous tax on that too.
Yeah, but that's only like 5 cents, ain't it?
Oh, that went up way beyond that.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Here's what they did. With alcohol, they went up 5 cents, but they was doing it like they was slick. Oh, we only going 5 cents. But they did it like every 2-3 months. So ultimately it wound up where you buy something that costs, let's say I bought a fifth of alcohol and it was like $14 sticker price. But it's almost $20 with the taxes. So, and we ain't gonna even talk about cigarette taxes.
Nope.
You know, we ain't gonna talk about 1 pack of cigarettes in Chicago actually costs almost $20 now. Actually, a pack of cigarettes in Chicago costs more than a pack of cigarettes in New York costs.
Where they do that at, man?
So we're going to really break down this simple thought. When we're talking about the elections, and I want y'all to think about this. We vote in the elections the same way we voted in high school. It's a popularity contest. Whoever got the biggest name recognition, who's popular, who did the best, produced commercial, they're the ones usually going to get elected. It doesn't matter what their platform is. Doesn't matter how many times they done bent you over the table. Doesn't matter how many times they shove that pool cue up in you, a la LL Cool J and In Too Deep. Love it. Love it. Think about her. Yeah, that's what happens in Illinois. And yet, you still vote for these people. You voted for a certain mayor named Mayor Richard Daley, who's held his office as mayor for 27 years. And what did he do at the end? He brought you in these new parking meters, which we're still dealing with. These parking meters that have a 75-year contract to the city of Chicago. And then when he left office, it's ironic that he sits as the president of the company that owns the parking meters. So now he's getting paid off of the city of Chicago without actually having to hold an office in the city of Chicago. He's going to get money off of the city of Chicago for the next 77 years based off of them parking meters.
Some of y'all won't even be alive
your grandkids will be still paying Daly or Daly's family, because I don't think he's going to make it 77 years. But then again, them Dalys have a tendency to live a long period of time. They're sort of like Mr. Burns. They're going, he might just live the extra 77 years just to spite us all. Just to make sure he get every last penny, and then die on the 76th year and say, I've got it. The parking meter contract is now devoided. Now I can die. Y'all pay for my tomb. Y'all pay for my sarcophagus. Y'all pay for that. Yes, the Mr. Rogers word for today is sarcophagus. Use it. Write it down. Add it to your lexicon. So, what I propose to you all within the sound of my voice, if you live in the state of Illinois, or better yet, if you live anywhere in this country when your elections come up, don't just vote Democrat or Republican. Don't just vote over who got the better name. Don't just vote over who looked the best in the suit or the dress. Don't vote because I'm voting young or I'm voting older. Don't vote because, oh, that person looked really good in lip gloss. Don't vote because that person smoked crack and it reminds me of my uncle Man and them. Don't vote that way. You are in the internet age, ladies and gentlemen. We have things called Google. We have things called Bing. We have things called Yahoo. Type in the names of these candidates. Look up their histories. Look up how many times they took bribes. Look up how many times they have bought property up under you while holding elected offices. Look how many times they have been brought up on charges. How many times that they have had complaints. How many times in cases of judges, how many times they presided against your ethnicity, even though you voted that person in. Please take a note and account of what these people stand for, so that once you know what they stand for, don't just vote educatedly. This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy. We got the second half of the Pharmacy Mix with DJ Triple J. Part 2. So this is the time where we tell you again. I'm gonna need y'all to stand up again, because y'all sat down for this. Stand up again. Put on the sweatband again. Ladies, I need y'all to put on the leotard, put on the leggings again, get your workout gear on.
This gonna be like Terminator 2, not Ted 2. Get it straight.
Get everything straightened out. Put on that waist trainer. Tighten it up real tight. Make it look like you actually have a waist. Turn up your device to full volume. Hook it up to some really good speakers or some really good headphones, because class, ladies and gentlemen, has just resumed. Triple J, hit him one time, alright?
You're listening to the Pharmacy Mix with DJ Triple J, only on the Hip Hop Pharmacy on Spreaker.com.
Nigga, we doing this shit from Cleveland to LA, nigga. Whatever you niggas want to do. Nigga, what time is it? I don't give a fuck where you lay at, nigga. It's time to slay these bitch man niggas. They ain't even know what type of niggas we is. Where my thugs at? Both thugs, I know you niggas been waiting for this for a long time. Well, here it is, nigga. Here it is. What you gonna do?
Well, I must be close to the Armageddon, Lord. You know that I won't fly by that lesson. Who taught me to put on my west and you brought me. And I'm stressing and softly. Get them about me, cause always when it was home and it been bombing me. You're better my ghetto. I won't settle. Get on my liver. They can't stop me and pop me, nigga. They got me fucked up. To the pockets, schizophrenic. Let's manage the damage. Look about to make you feel. I really wanna get the gun and I want it enough. Jump on, gotta set a beat. I should have went down. So quick the chest full of yesterday. War of love. And they get the door for the murder. I'm a horror. What the did it all for the cause. And I've been pulling out a pistol, little nigga with my fucking niggas is on. Oh, your floor is singing the bitch to the test. Me bless the floor. And the nigga attempt to arrest me. Stress me. No, looking to death with the last of my breath. Fall up on my kids, but don't see it in my step. Yes, I'm living this gift. It's the best of my secrets. Even the leaves of my love. Nigga, believe it, I can see.
your strap, nigga. Yeah, we can do this like gangsters and slug it out. Do this like punks and punk it out. Pull your strap on me, nigga. You better kill me. Thug life, baby. I'll probably be punished for hard living. Blind to the facts. Thugs is convicts in God's prison. Hands on the strap. Praying so Father, please forgive me. Police be rushing when they see me. I flaunt it. America's most wanted. Live on TV like pleasure and pain. Stuck in this game. Holler my name. We all gon' die. We bleed through similar veins. Please explain to me now. Don't panic when my guns burst. Heard the last jam, nigga. This one's worse. My nigga Bone held the chrome till I came home. Thug love player. Tell these bitch niggas bring it on. I caught a plane out to Cleveland late last evening to help my niggas clean up some niggas no longer breathing now. Who do you believe in? Hit the weed and breathe. It's a cold ass world, niggas. Kill you in your sleep. Watch me until they stop me, bury, murder me or drop me. I got thug love for my nation while I bust it, feel me?
Motherfuckers out to give me, they don't understand. It's the number one nigga right with a nation of niggas down to put in some work, into some dirt, fucking around with the band bone. Thugs in harmony, follow down the road, we stroll to meet karma. Everything I do will seem to cause drama. Ready for the war like a knight in my armor. Bomb ya, so quick to test us. Nigga wanna press me, eat dust. For the love of the lust, niggas bustin' on us. Hit 'em up with the buck 12 kg rush. It's my art of war. Put the niggas on the floor when I'm coming through the door, bringing nothing but a terror. Causing much pain to the nigga that dead. Try to put a twist in his dust to air. Head up with a nigga like Pac and a nigga like me gotta stay high. Thug love to the die, keep a prayer to the sky, but I'm still in the hood smoking fry. So I beg the Lord to save us all, escapers of misery. Bless my niggas in penitentiary, soldiers of the century.
Yeah, they get into my niggas, then they get down with the dirty and we don't fuck around. Buck a couple of rounds and if it passes through, they hit the ground. And don't get caught up in the crossfire. Nigga, artillery thick and you don't want to get the fucking with this. I'm straight up and not the bucket with 10. I reload and buck a little more. Niggas sing for the proper even know. So who you looking for? They don't know a motherfucker with a leather face. Hey, man, she said I ran this way, said I ran that way. Your hoes I never know because I got away. A criminal mind to keep a nigga on the level sometimes. So get high and analyze your crime correctly organized. And with the result you'll be surprised.
Nigga, can you feel the vibe? We can rap, play. Hey, niggas, you got to die. It's only rapper with bone, better leave it alone. More thugs, them crack they fucking dome. Still in the hood with the thugs blade. Fucking with nothing but thugs, man. Ain't taking no shows and no losses. We cracking them down around my way. Give it to him on another level, nigga, get a shovel. You can dig a whole bitches is dead. If a red, take your head, you can beg, you can flay, but still gon' be bloody red. For the mind that we seen in the moonlight, cause we alright. For you. Better run for cover, nigga, dub. We bout to bust Drake at the infrared, put it on his forehead, make some moves. Since Drake to his home, put a card in the motherfucker, send him to his mama, tell her he was dead wrong, oh, now we long, 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 long.
Patron, we got that wood smelling like cinnamon. Jigging low pimp, got him on broke, I'm hitting them low. I'm dropping straight gang just to pull him in. Could've been the truest pimp that you ever seen before. I know you love it when I ride D's and V's. I know the second love it when I cook keys and O's. I'm a freak, so you know I stay pleased and woes. I love wood, so you know I keep out the most. We had the gump lock when we drop rolling V's. And my spot won't stop till my head explode. Gotta keep it cold till my pockets swole. So if you don't know, you better ask him though. Big pimp, quit the kick down your door. I'ma say it again, like I said it before. When them dirty boys drop, better hit the floor. Hit the floor, hit the floor, gotta hit the floor. Here we is, here we is. When them dirty boys drop, better hit the floor. Gotta hit the floor, hit the floor, gotta hit the floor. Here we is, here we is. When them dirty boys drop, better hit the floor. Gotta hit the floor, hit the floor, gotta hit the floor. Here we is, here we is. When them dirty boys drop, better hit the floor. Gotta hit the floor, hit the floor.
Yo, salute the veteran. It's DJ Triple J.
Dropping the bombs and keeping you calm by making you jump off every word that I spit out. You know the boys from the slum, they carry big palms and ready to bond up everything that's in our way now. Packing the heat, checking the cheese, ready to free each and every one of you woes. Who running the gump, man, y'all already know. Them dirty boys, they got a style so cold. Continue to blow, they kill a smoke from my nose. Empty and clips and bust a hole through our foes. Who that there that's trying to steal our flow? After this time, I bet you won't no more. We left for a while, but now we back on your block. Locking it down because we opened up shop. You open your mouth and boy, you bound to get popped. We lick them up shots, so we keeping them caught. And every thug that I run with G's, smoked out, keeping free tricks on the knee. Got a sack of green woods on tall the tree. Plus I think I Thunderbird, members were complete. Now what y'all know about Mr. G? Much love for them thugs who run the streets. Crack sales, fat mail, while them junkies geek. Pump slug, drop blood, make them fake a fleet. I know a lot of y'all out there envy me. That's alright, we knock them off easily. Seem to me that you'll be more concerned with making your own. Hustling, sweeting them stone, but let it alone. Cause it ain't nothing you can do. Let the boy coming back, when we breaking the truth. And the rest of y'all know that we can show the show. It's triple low, we knock them down, make them hit the floor. Hit the floor, gotta hit the floor. Hit the floor, gotta hit the floor. Here we is, here we is. When the dirty boys drop, better hit the floor. Gotta hit the floor, hit the floor, gotta hit the floor. Here we is, here we is. When the dirty boys drop, better hit the floor. Gotta hit the floor, hit the floor, gotta hit the floor. Here we is, here we is. When the dirty boys drop, better hit the floor. Gotta hit the floor, hit the floor, gotta hit the floor. Here we is, here we is.
This is Queen Finesse, and you're in the mix with DJ Triple J, only on the Hip Hop Pharmacy.
Better bring protection when stepping. If you're thinking of stepping this mission, tripping, no slipping, not to
to believe everyone understood still. So what now? See the bone done claimed the never gon' change, so raise up. Sit back and just talk to the same gun. Let the face of the people like game up.
Rocking Atlanta to Chicago, it's DJ Triple J.
Hit the block dressed in white with some baggage of bows, a pocket full of stones. 3 G's ain't trying to lose these hoes. In the task, coming sick cause it's the first of the month. Fiends on my page like I'm trying to take these fools to lunch. Going crazy in the ghettos trying to kill me. My little homies lost is like y'all fools feel me. I pack a heat cause I'm paranoid at nighttime. Brothers be pulling jacks, I'm in the hood busting gangsta rhyme. And still gotta watch my back in the hood. G like Spice One safe, these fools living like the movie. Little kids get body, I mean my hood is rowdy. I'm trying to make $1.50 before I'm up in Audi.
Before you jump in the game, let's get one thing understood. If you're selling ice cream, you got to make sure it's good.
Mr. Ice Cream Man, 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 or call me Master P. I got it 2 for $3. Call me if you need some deep. Me and my little brother Silk, we be ballin'. Got this thing sold up from Texas to New Orleans. And cross the West Coast with fools get wicked. I'm in the game hella deep, trying to score a meal ticket. Breaking fiends on boulders, I mean A1 soda. Ducking the tasks and trying to hide from the rollers. And hanging with true soldiers, my true clique, we true to this. True to the G-A-M-E, fool, we ain't new to this. In the hood, I got ice cream cones. And if you fiends wanna lick nothing for free, that's gonna cost you 20 balls. For y'all brothers that won't wait, call me on the page. I got half gallons of milk, fool, I got 31 flavors. Mr. ICEMAN is on the scene. You better have my fatty if you don't have my cream. Mr. Ice Cream Man, Mr. Ice Cream Man, Mr. Ice Cream Man, Mr. Ice Cream Man, Mr. Ice
Lay it down on the
like it's sniper, flip, feisty, make a move. Could it be that we close the doom for the boom on the final tick? And thinking that you got some sweet Vic when you got some schizophrenics. Straight beat itching when it's on and out. It ain't no love, just hate inside. There must gotta be a showdown on the low down there to stay inside. Triple cause you gotta break running high. Really told and tell it live. People still being in the barn instead. They got buckaroo hot shots in the side. Miss say she cooked up pumpkin pie, getting live in the back of the barn. Shot big finna kick showdown. Get up on the tick chick, go dropping bombs.
Just to lay you down on the ground. That's so down. Don't you come around trying to clown. That's so down. Just to lay you down on the ground. That's so down. Don't you come around trying to clown. That's so down.
Wait a minute, what's up now? Who want competition? Real situation. Where you running with a counterfeit click when the chains are racing? Now we flexing. Mind that you don't reckon every section, it ain't no sweat. To make it stop and take it out of this game, cause the virus so you best send up the deck. You came too close to the style partner. You can't deal with the rodeo, here we go wild west side. Giddy up, move your mouth. Heavy the hills, we bring it live. You probably didn't know about the gangbang boogie. You fell off course like a broke leg horse. No need for calling out, squashing now. Law has been enforced on your mark. Get ready, set trip. I'ma come up with a big around that's so rough, huh? Huff, puff, like stampede, we burn rushes. Like a finger, maintain me, miss everyday thing. Run it down on the hold down, got a low down. It's about to go down with a showdown, slow down.
Just to lay you down on the ground. That's so down. Don't you come around trying to clown. That's so down. Just to lay you down on the ground. That's so down. Don't you come around trying to clown. That's so
I'm just a bogus and I feel ain't nobody next to me. You get that? Drop quick, never had no love, and you want to challenge me. It ain't no peace, we got some beef. Bring it to your teeth, better get your game tight. I'ma be the brother that take your life. Turn off the lights, say nighty night. Born to do some damage, I'll be damned. But without a brother, you forget the thanky rub. Blaze and fade, straight bust them up. Acting like a chumman, I'ma take your stuff. Things is out of pocket, man. But all this here is spending time. Cause when I come this time, I'ma show them a rhyme and a joke. I'ma hit them some more. And show them fools why style got go. And if I die, that's all she wrote. Bad thing about it, I never trust. Wondering what I'm living for. Face to face with somebody that I hate, I'ma meet you on a hell ground. Get on your knees and you better pray. I'ma host you in a showdown.
just to lay you down on the ground. That's so down. Don't you come around trying to clown. That's so down. Just to lay you down on the ground. That's so down. Don't you come around trying to clown. That's so down.
One of the brothers told me it was gonna be a showdown. When it came around, I was up stepping over enemy bounds. Forget that I be really, let's rock the town. Pretty on the scene now, what's up, baby? Cop for the renegades looking shady. Came to lose, but I had what you gon' use. Cause we ain't playing crazy. C-O-N, bigger, that's what it is. We told them pillars, young, legalistic father figures. That is the dozen that think they slicker, yeah. It's a showdown, not just my hood, but down from town. Make one track, the mind is recognize the flavor coming from side town. Yeah, be quick to draw. Pick a sucker, me the better chainsaw. Make you really see what you never saw. Crucial conflict coming at you, raw for the showdown. We don't play around. Wow, feel a step, better hold your ground. Take the flavors of the whole damn game. Get 'em up with this showdown.
Just to lay you down on the ground. That's so down. Don't you come around trying to clown. That's so down. Just to lay you down on the ground. That's so down. Don't you come around trying to clown. That's so down.
This is Queen Finesse, and you're in the mix with DJ Triple J, only on the Hip Hop Pharmacy.
Yeah, nigga, what a surprise. Give you something, make a nigga close both of your eyes. All my niggas getting money capitalized. Die, little small guy, we on the rise. Everything a nigga touch, platinumized. Full of your crib, you know we coming all on supplies. Got a big gun and I'ma show you the size. You fuck with any of my flip mode family ties. Me and my niggas be coming through, stroking you out. Killing off any and everything you talking about. See you in the club, now we walking you out. Should've thought twice before you went and open your mouth. Yo, anyway, we stay keeping it moving. Fucking with the wrong nigga, hope you know what you're doing. Now blame me, all the same niggas is lame. It's not a game, make your name still splitting your brain. Y'all niggas had enough? Give me some more. Y'all niggas want the wild shit? Give me some more. Yo, Spliff, where the weed at? Give me some more. I know y'all niggas need that. Give me some more. Even though we getting money, you could give me some more. With the cars and the big crib, give me some more. Everybody spread love. Give me some more. If you want it, let me hear you say it. Give me some more. Blast with a rash, give me my cash, look at my ass. Running with my money, son, go out with a blast. Do what you want, the niggas cut in the corner. You fucking up the order, go ahead and meet the reporter. Yo, she telling news on how you switch to a bitch. Little fake funny style, nigga, chill with a snitch. So now I pass you straight, I don't got nothing to ask you. Make a little room for me, you know my niggas to pass through. Cartier, Sidney Portier, hooray shit. Roll with all of my niggas from around the way shit. When I come through, y'all niggas know I do my thing. Bring more shit to generate money. Cha-ching. Arrest you, lyrically, flow will caress you. Bless you, then the nigga come to your rescue. Why you assuming nigga blossom and bloom? I'm coming soon, hit you with a boom, give me some room. Y'all niggas had enough? Give me some more. Y'all niggas want the
wild shit. Give me some more. Hey, Spliff, where the weed at? Give me some more. I know y'all niggas need that. Give me some more. Even though we getting money, you can give me some more. Cars in the big crib. Give me some more. Everybody's red love. Give me some more. If you want it, let me hear you say it. Give me some more.
Yo, live nigga shit, know what I mean? That represent why we getting money and reign supreme. Hope y'all niggas know we coming through full steam. Can't see me, better turn on your high beam. All my niggas while I'm ringing the siren. Flip mode, we go with niggas from my team. Never should you ever try to fuck with my cream. An OD when my shit get all in your bloodstream. Every time we be ripping and be blowing it down, blowing you all fucking with the hottest niggas around. Rockers with me and my people run through your town, holding it down, thinking the wild nigga give me my crown. Hey, all my people need to come and surround. A nigga be hitting so much I make you fall on the ground. Sure to make you shot, that's what I be all about. Turning you out, making all of you niggas fall out. Y'all niggas had enough? Give me some more. Y'all niggas want the wild shit? Give me some more. Hey, Spliff, where the weed at? Give me some more. I know y'all niggas need that. Give me some more. Even though we getting money, you can give me some more. With the cars in the big crib, give me some more. Everybody spread love. Give me some more. If you want it, let me hear you say it. Give me some more.
Yo, salute the veteran. It's DJ Triple J.
A nigga that's hard from the start. You gotta have heart to meet a bitch, smack her down, then rip her apart. It's all in the game. A nigga can't change if you don't break a bitch, then your game is lame, man. See, I'm from Tennessee with curls and gold teeth, so everywhere I go, bitches strike up conversations with me about the way I talk, about the way I dress, about how my gold teeth look so fresh. See how I bait them in soon as a nigga speak. That deep voice nigga baby mama, but sometimes I creep. That's just the way it is. Niggas have to take a chance when you ain't around. Anybody could be in that ass. But I'm just a young nigga trying to make $1. And the way I live, to some it's hard to swallow. See, living down south ain't what you think it be. 9 times out of 10 niggas like me, pimps.
Yeah, that's right. We trying to teach all these lames, you know, how to do this shit, cause it's really a hard job. But them lame niggas, they make me get so high. And I just can't seem to get my feet on the ground. So high. And I just can't seem to get my feet on the ground.
Now let me explain a pimp, a nigga about the M-O-N-E-Y. See a hoe, break a hoe, and try to influence the bitch to turn a trick for the nigga who persuaded her to sell ass like hoes supposed to. Now how in the fuck you think a pimp is slipping? Surrounded by all these hoes that's going and giving me money. It's funny how a hoe can make you think she with ya when all the time she's just another nigga's gold digger. MJG got a bitch for a rich trick. Take care of your business, bring me the money. Yeah, this shit is big. Ho, don't violate. Bitch, you know I taught you better. Take all his cash, bab on his ass, write that trick a love letter. Train your woman to break a man. Man made it another nigga. Just some shit in the game, same old same to make your pimpin' thicker. Slicker the pimpin' gets, freakier gets the bitch. MJG is rich. I'm cuckoo for these tricks.
Set that ass out. And right about now, I'm gonna fire one of these clips and get so high. And I just can't seem to get my feet on the ground. Oh shit, so high. And I just can't seem to get my feet on the ground.
You're listening to The Pharmacy Mix with DJ Triple J, only on the Hip Hop Pharmacy on Spreaker.com.
What up, beautiful people? It's your girl, Davida, the Clipper Cut Queen, and I need you to get up, stand up, and turn way up as you listen to the Hip Hop Pharmacy with my bro, A Numbers Ride, only on Spreaker.com.
And we are back. Woo. This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy, and I am your host, Rob the Reflex.
And this is Ballistic Ike, host of the Ballistic Show, which you can look up on Spreaker page right now, on the YouTube page. Just type in Ike Moore and, you know, get your laugh on right after this show.
Funny dude. I'm not saying this because we both came through the same school. I'm saying I listen to his show. Funny dude. Check him out. Don't check him out right now.
No.
But
yeah,
check him out.
No, all ratings are good ratings, okay?
Definitely check him out. In fact, I'm going to need you to give me the link so we can put it on the Hip Hop Pharmacy
Absolutely.
page so y'all can go and check him out. This is how we get down. There's no hateration, holleration in the dancery on this show. Big shouts out to Mary J. Blige for bringing up new words and everything to add to the lexicon. But this is the Hip Hop Pharmacy, and it's time for more of Tell Me You Did Not Just Say That.
You didn't say that. Tell me you did not just say that.
Now, we are going to talk wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Now, some of you who are wrestling fans, sports entertainment fans, professional wrestling, whatever you want to call it.
Look, I still call it wrestling. This whole sports entertainment thing, I don't, you know.
Now, we're gonna break this down into WWE, beyond WWE, and territory next. Now, we're in Hump Day. Not to be confused with Hump Someone Day.
No, entirely different day.
Entirely different day. However, if you're in the midst of humping someone, we're not saying stop. We're saying this is not Hump Someone Day. It's Hump Day. But talking about wrestling or pro wrestling, whatever you want to talk about. Now, here's the thing. We're going to talk about it from the business aspect. Now, let me break that down for y'all. Because I have talked about professional wrestling on this show and on other shows. Now, there's a difference between being a WWE fan, a wrestling fan, a sports entertainment fan, and a professional wrestling aficionado company fan. What's the breakdown? A WWE fan is a person who loves WWE to the point that they don't want nothing else but WWE product. They are usually the ones who will troll every other wrestling brand and say, oh, they doing this wrong. They copying them. They copied in this. And most of the time get it completely wrong, because in their mind, the world did not exist until the WWE created it. Even though the WWE is not the oldest wrestling company in the world, and actually the NWA is. Look it up. National Wrestling Alliance. Actually, before the National Wrestling Alliance, the oldest one is the National Wrestling Association that predates the National Wrestling Alliance. Just little facts. Now, for those of you who are WWE fans, y'all know that we just came off of Raw on Monday and SmackDown and 205 Live on Tuesday.
Collectively, you have seen 6 hours of WWE product at this point, which is exhausting as hell.
6 hours in 2 days. Literally. 6 hours.
Right.
2 days. 3 hours and 15 minutes of Raw. Because it's not 3 hours. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Nah, even though your TV says Raw ends at 10:05, it will last until 10:30. It will last when Vince McMahon doesn't want you to watch Raw that day anymore.
Until he lets go of the nuts. And then you have 2 hours of SmackDown, and then you have 205 Live. Now, currently on Raw, your Raw Universal Champion is one Brock Lesnar. This may possibly change by the time of SummerSlam, because they're going to have,
Fatal 4-Way.
The Fatal 4-Way, which consists of Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and
Brock Lesnar.
Now, we know who Vince really would like to win. Vince has a fetish for big, burly men. Sounds kind of bad, but that's something that you have to deal with.
Oh, he always been like that.
He's always like big, burly wrestlers. He wants his biggest title to be around the waist of someone who is huge. So more than likely, even though some people think it's going to automatically be Roman Reigns, which I don't think is going to happen, but don't rule it out. Somehow I believe that Braun Strowman is going to wind up walking out of there with that belt.
Absolutely. Braun is on probably one of the biggest roles I've ever seen. Even though he technically ain't a newcomer, but I've never seen someone come onto the scene and just demolish like everything, you know. So.
Now here's where, if I was booking it, and we're going to do this a la David Hero PWR style, on Be the Booker style, we're going to do it like this. If I was booking this is how I would do your wrestling year going up to WrestleMania 2018. Here's how I would book it starting at SummerSlam. I would have the Fatal 4-Way as we have it now. I would not put the belt on Strowman yet. No, I wouldn't. What would I do? I would actually put the belt on the least likely of people to put the belt on. In that particular match, I would actually put the belt on Samoa Joe. Now, here's why I would put it on Joe. I would let Joe have the belt at SummerSlam, but turn around and lose the belt at a lesser pay-per-view. Leave the belt somewhat in limbo. Now, the reason you want to put it on Joe, how I would book it, is that way that gives Brock enough time to disappear from off a program. Now you have Braun chasing Samoa.
Right.
So then, by the time you get roughly around Survivor Series, that's when you will have Braun Strowman wind up with the belt. By that point. Now, here's the swerves. Braun Strowman is going into the new year, going into the Royal Rumble as the champion. Mind you, you do not have Brock on programming. So now you can continue the storyline that you currently have of Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. Now you're going into those months leading up to WrestleMania. Braun Strowman is the current champion. By the time the Royal Rumble comes around, that's when you see Brock resurface. Now you have Brock chasing Braun for that title. So now you got WrestleMania come around. You got the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar versus the Monster Amongst Men,
Braun Strowman. If it plays trash, roll trash.
And you have, in the corner of Brock Lesnar, you have Paul Heyman. Here's where you have it. You have them in a cage match for the title. Now, realistically, Brock Lesnar is ending his run and his time with WWE. So, to justify keeping Heyman on payroll, you need Heyman to have a new Heyman guy.
Because you can't have both of them off the same show. Your product's it ain't gonna look good if you get both of them guys off the show.
Right. Heyman is too valuable to the company to remove him off the company. You can remove Brock, but you don't want to remove Brock and Heyman. Now, most people would think I'm about to say you make Braun Strowman the new Brock Lesnar going forward. That's not what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. You have that match. You got Brock, you got Braun, you got Heyman at ringside. The match is going good. It's in a cage. Somehow the cage door opens. Lights go out. You know, the old-fashioned light go out thing.
Right.
The next thing you know, lights come back up. Heyman is in the ring. Braun is laid out. Brock is laid out. No one knows what happened to either guy.
Damn.
But you have Heyman standing there. He's standing there as if to say, I'm still advocate to Brock. But he's the smoking gun. So then you have this chair. You have to have a prop. The chair is laid out in the middle of the ring. Ref is out. He's down. Everybody's out of it but Heyman. So you would think Heyman is the one who's the culprit. Only for a Roman Reigns to show up and enter into the cage. Reigns is going to come in, grab the chair. He's going to go after Braun Strowman.
Dun 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 dun.
He's going after Strowman, and then he's going to attack Strowman, but then he's going to turn around, look at Heyman, and then he's going to attack Brock in front of Heyman. And Heyman is going to let him do it. And there is your swerve, plus there is Heyman's new guy. Heyman's new guy becomes Roman Reigns.
This is more your now.
Now, why is this actually a good idea? One, most people want to see Roman Reigns turn heel. This is the best way for him to turn heel. Two, one of the things is, one of Roman Reigns' weaknesses is mic skill.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like he has heel tendencies. It's hard to explain, but he looks at like everything sort of like, I don't buy him as a hero. That's the point I'm making.
He doesn't come off as a face. He comes off bordering, just very much like how Stone Cold comes off bordering.
Absolutely.
But he needs a voice. That's where Heyman comes in. So Heyman becomes the voice of Roman. Roman becomes heel. Everybody now is justified in hating Roman, but now they're hating Roman for the right reason. Mm-hmm. This allows for Heyman to build Roman up as a heel and ultimately build up him to such a level where he becomes a huge commodity, which is what Vince wants anyway.
Oh yeah, he would love it.
This makes him go over. Now, this allows for Brock to walk away from the sunset because he got took out by Roman Reigns and the chair. He got betrayed by his advocate. And it continues the storyline going forward between Strowman and Reigns, but now you kind of in a way make Strowman a face to Roman Reigns being the heel. But Roman Reigns becomes that much of a heel because he has Heyman. Now we go past WrestleMania with Roman Reigns. Now he got the chair shot, but Strowman is still the champion. Mind you, I didn't say he was part of the match. I just say he interfered in the match. Strowman is still champion, but Reigns is now chasing him for that belt, but now he got Heyman with him. So now you still keeping up with the storyline. You're going to have at least about 4 or 5 pay-per-views for Raw till you get to the SummerSlam 2018.
Because they love their pay-per-views, man. It's pay-per-view every other week.
So now you've gotten through these pay-per-views with Strowman still champion going into next year's SummerSlam. So now this is where the belt's going to change hands. At SummerSlam, Roman winds up with the belt, but he has him some assistance. Enter the Shield.
Oh yeah,
now you reunite the Shield next year and have them all go heel and have them all led by Heyman. You have effectively turned the Shield into the 4 Horsemen. You've effectively turned the Shield into a modernized NWO. You've effectively turned the Shield into a version of Immortal. You now have a payoff because now you got the Shield back together. They're back together as heels as they were when they first came to the WWE, but now they have an advocate with them. Plus, they got 2 other wrestlers within the Shield who also are good on the mic, speaking, which is Ambrose and Rollins. And they're that much more dominant. Which brings us to, okay, now you put the Shield back together. We got the payoff. We got Heyman on there. Heyman's back on programming. Who will we have going against this heel version of the Shield? Enter this whole pull the trigger of the Hardys. Because here's the thing. The WWE and one Paul Levesque is trying to win this lawsuit with GFW in order for them to enter the whole broken Hardys thing. By that point, the litigation should be done. And with the number of lawyers involved, WWE more than likely will win that. that's when you pull the trigger of the Broken Hardys, but you had the Broken Hardys as faces going up against the Shield as heels. There you go. Now you got the pop you want, because you got the Shield as heels, you got the Broken Hardys as faces, you got Heyman in the play, you going into 2019 with a nice feud between the legendary Hardys as the faces, but they're broken, and the whole delete. And then you got the Shield with the whole we are the Shield, and Heyman as I am the advocate for the Shield. But where does the Broken Hardy theme really expand? We go into that next WrestleMania. We have that match. Now you have a match which will look like it's a handicap match until you have, a third party come in with the Broken Hardys. Who's the third party come in as the Broken Hardys? Now you can bring Brock Lesnar back 2 years after the fact on a one-night event situation as a person coming in to tag team with the Broken Hardys, not as a Broken Hardy, but to exact revenge against Heyman and the Shield for screwing them over in 2018 for the
dang
title.
Man.
That's how I book it.
That's a movie right there, man.
It's called, in wrestling, that was how it used to be done back in the territory days. It was called working a storyline over a longer period of time. The reason the WWE is losing right now, as far as losing a lot of their viewers, is they don't work the storylines long enough, because you have way too many pay-per-views and you got way too many mid-carders and not enough main eventers. And the fact of the matter is that just when you get some type of investment, they pull the trigger and go a different direction. They went a different direction when they created that lottery again. When they created the lottery and the whole draft situation, that pulled the trigger on a whole lot of stuff. There was some good storylines that was going, and then they had the draft and it broke up those storylines. That's where that's what Russo was good at. I hate to say it, but that's where Vince Russo was good at. That's what Cornette was good at. That's what Heyman was good at. They were good at working a storyline over an elongated period of time to give the fans enough time to get invested in the storyline and then make intricate, interwoven storyline. Now, here's where the WWE fans is going to hate me. And I'm prepared for this. GFW / formerly TNA did it better than the WWE for a while with interwoven storyline. Why do I say that? They built the Broken Hardy storyline over a course of damn near a year.
Yeah, they was from the ground up. You saw the story evolve into like something where the whole wrestling community was talking about it.
Exactly. It got to the point that WWE had to take notice, and they actually copied TNA. They copied it when they had that match with the New Day versus the Wyatts, which was a blatant copy.
Oh, absolutely.
That TNA, Camden, North Carolina match with the Broken Hardys. And they didn't do it as well.
No.
Also, TNA, here's another instance where they built a storyline over a longer period of time. And I know some of y'all may not like to hear this, but the Aces and Eights storyline, when they initially did the Aces and Eights storyline, was a very good storyline, and it could have went so much longer had they not took too many swerves. But when they first came with that Aces and Eights storyline, the Aces and Eights storyline worked. Why did it work? Because that was the first time we got to see Bubba Ray Dudley as a viable singles heavyweight championship contender. Prior to that, he was only seen as a tag team wrestler. They actually sold us on the fact that he could actually hold a heavyweight title belt by himself and did it well. You made him a true heel. You made it believable. You even made it believable that he turned on Devon.
Damn.
And we bought it.
And it wasn't like no cool heel either. You legit hated this man.
Oh, you hated him when you found out he was the leader of the Aces and Eights. And how well did they pull it off? They made you believe that he was actually a face and he was being attacked. They even had him get attacked by the Aces and Eights until he revealed himself as the leader. They swerved the whole damn locker room. There was actually insight that the locker room didn't even know where the story was going. The only people who was in on the storyline themselves was Bully Ray and the writers. That was it. The other wrestlers didn't even know about the storyline. That's how come it never leaked. So no one knew that the swerve was coming on that level. Then you had a great face at that time because AJ Styles was the face of the company at that point. So you had AJ as the face of the company, and you also had Jeff Hardy as the face of the company. So you had a great movement between them. Then you had AJ Styles with possibly one of his best character moves at that period, when he went from phenomenal AJ Styles to Dark Horse AJ Styles. I loved his theme when he was in TNA, when he went dark. When he went, that theme in TNA, his last theme when he went dark, when he started coming out with the leather jacket and coming through the crowd and the hood, that theme by far is better than what he's doing now in the WWE. By a long shot. They're trying to somewhat make him dark over in WWE, but because of that PG-13 rating, they really can't do it. But when they tried to get him to be a member of Aces and Eights and try to get him to get the cut, and then he put on the jacket only to beat everybody with a hammer, that worked. So there were times where TNA actually got it right. But of course, the WWE fans are never going to say that.
Oh, no. They're not going to admit that.
They're not going to admit to that. They're not going to admit to the fact that, let's run down a quick list, if you will. A quick list of wrestlers who came through the WWE, the W, but wound up being actually bigger in TNA. We're not going to even mention EC3 at the beginning of it. We're not going to even mention that.
Yeah, now that's the story right there.
They dropped the ball royally with him. Let's look at Low-Ki, formerly Kaval. Low-Ki's, hitman thing that he's doing now, and as a member of LAX, it works for him. Because you got him wrestling in a suit. Oh, some WWE fans like, that's stupid. Why you got him wrestling in a suit? Did Mr. Hughes used to wrestle in a suit? Oh, we ain't going to mention that. We ain't going that far back. But yeah, there were wrestlers who wrestled in suits before. $1 Million Man has wrestled in a suit. IRS has wrestled in a shirt and tie. It's happened before. But you had him with this hitman thing. Plus, he got the voice for it. He got that announcer deep voice. So he got a hitman type of voice. By him being small, you wouldn't expect him to have that baritone. So it works. It's almost making a small guy kind of menacing. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
Now, another person really that they did good over on TNA. Bully Ray. We just mentioned it. You turned the guy who with an ECW background as a member of the Dudley Boys, which when he initially was with the Dudley Boys, they was comic relief. You know, when the Dudley Boys was formed, it was a bigger group, and he wasn't even an original member of the group. Here's a little history about the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys started with Daddy Dudley, and then it was Big Dick Dudley and all these other Dudleys. And there was comic relief, Sign Boy, all that, and they was supposed to be a family. It was kind of comical. What made the Dudley Boys wind up becoming a menace was when they brought in Devon. And remind you, Devon actually was not Bubba Ray's tag team partner initially. He was a rival. When he came in, he was from the other side of the tracks of Dudleyville, and he attacked the Dudleys, including Bubba Ray, which was originally not spelled B-U-B-B-A. It was originally spelled B-U-H-B-U-H because the storyline was Bubba Ray had a stuttering problem, and he couldn't say his own name, so he just said Bubba. So Devon came in, and he got into a whole storyline of, y'all are funny, y'all are comic relief, but we supposed to be Dudleys, we supposed to be thugs. And he kept attacking them until eventually he turned Bubba Ray into the Bubba Ray you know now. And that's how they wound up becoming a tag team. So TNA did it right by taking that history and expanded on it and turned Bubba Ray Dudley into Bully Ray Dudley. They worked on the fact he's from New York. They worked on the fact he's from Hell's Kitchen. They used all of that, and they made him a viable threat and a championship main card contender and put the belt on him. It worked. Look at AJ Styles. They did AJ Styles better in TNA than they do him in the WWE. Some of y'all may not agree with that, but let's look at it like this. WWE would not have been trying to get AJ Styles had he not made his name in TNA and New Japan.
Oh yeah. Let's not forget the New Japan stuff the man was doing.
Right. This is the same man who was the second leader of the Bullet Club.
Yeah, y'all thought Finn Balor was the king of that. Nah, it was AJ was in there too.
Right, he was a member of the Bullet Club. Which we will go back into the SmackDown end of this whole conversation too. Now, who else did they do well over in TNA besides those? And still, I have not really broke down EC3 yet, but we're going to go there. Look at what they've done with Tyrus. They took him from Funkasaurus to a viable hitman. They made him into, he don't even have to wrestle. All he does is look menacing. They made him into a bodyguard hitman type of role, which actually works for him. They actually did the Hardys better. They took something that the WWE made the Hardys big. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the Broken Hardys, that was a TNA thing. That was created in joint with TNA and the Hardys, but that Broken Hardy thing was done in TNA. And it was so big that it permeated through the wrestling community to the point that now WWE fans want the Broken Hardy gimmick in their show. So can't say that it didn't happen, that they didn't do well over in TNA.
Right.
Now we can go into EC3.
All right. Trouble.
EC3 started on Tough Enough, I believe, right? He was in the last season of Tough Enough.
It was one of them. I remember his original name was Derek Bateman.
Right, Derek Bateman. And he was a part of Tough Enough. He was part, I believe, of NXT initially. And they didn't know really what to do with him.
Oh, dude, that's an understatement. That dude, he even went on record saying he didn't know what the hell he was doing, and he was just going through the motions that whole time.
Now, what did TNA do? It brought him over, changed his name to Ethan Carter III, linked him to Dixie Carter as Dixie's nephew, and turned him from someone who the WWE and Vince didn't know what to do with, and made him a champion almost overnight.
You can make the argument that EC3 now is the face of that whole promotion.
We'll even go even further. Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley went from a black guy who wrestled on the side of Donald Trump in the WWF and wound up becoming the Destroyer Bobby Lashley in TNA, and probably one of the most menacing TNA champions to ever hold that belt. He's probably the second biggest name on that show, if not the biggest.
Right.
Now you try to make Apollo Crews a baby version of Lashley.
Oh, don't get me started on Apollo Crews. There is no character in that man whatsoever.
Hell, y'all can't even get Samoa Joe right. Samoa Joe's best stuff was done in Ring of Honor and TNA. That theme y'all got him with the tuba. It sounds like Mardi Gras every time he's walking to the ring.
Oh, it's like that sixth skit in Family Guy where Stewie's playing the trumpet behind the fat man walking.
No. You know, his theme over there in TNA and his whole persona, the whole idea of Joe's going to kill you. The time where he had the Samoan tattoo on his face a la Umaga, that all happened in TNA.
Absolutely.
That's what made you want to see him in the WWE. So for you WWE fans, y'all lose. Now we're going to go into the SmackDown stuff real quick before we go back to this music. SmackDown. How I would change some stuff in SmackDown to make that more interesting.
So we're not going to talk about the fact that Charlotte had a wardrobe malfunction last night. No, we can't go into that because Ric Flair might be listening to this, and I don't want to hear. And I don't want to hear you talk about my daughter's ass right now.
Now here's some interesting stuff. Here's how I would shake up SmackDown and actually make SmackDown as big, if not bigger, than Raw. By doing two simple moves. One, I would play off of the fact of AJ Styles considering his options, and he's figuring, damn, I came in as a phenomenal one, and he's going through all these issues over there with, he's going over these issues with Kevin Owens, aka Kevin Steen, and now he's like, maybe, and you had to have him almost pull a CM Punkish type move of breaking the fourth wall and say, maybe I should go back to New Japan. Maybe I should reinstitute the Bullet Club. Make him pull that trigger. And then actually have some wrestlers come out and agree with him, and he actually creates a form of the Bullet Club on SmackDown. Now here's how you play it off with Raw. Finn Balor hears this, and he does the same thing with Gallows and Anderson on Raw. So now you have two different factions of the same heel group on two different shows. So when you get to WrestleMania, that's your match. The AJ Styles led Bullet Club versus the Finn Balor led Bullet Club, the Raw Bullet Club versus the SmackDown Bullet Club.
Wow.
Here's where the swerve comes in. Again with the lights. We got to have some lights going on.
Professional wrestling, we need lights going on.
And then lights come on. Everybody's laid out, but you got some other guys in the ring. Enter Kenny Omega and his faction of the Bullet Club, which is Kenny Omega and Mr. Paul Ellering and his tag team from NXT.
Oh shit.
Which is you know the name of the tag team that Paul Ellering runs.
Absolutely, we know the team. It is. see.
It's
so good we can't say the name, but y'all know.
Hey, I smoke weed. I forget that. But you bring in that tag team. Oh, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all, so that y'all don't think that we just going off the rails with this whole thing. You know, Paul Ellering's tag team,
of Pain.
The Authors of Pain. So now you bring in the Authors of Pain, but you bring them up from NXT, and you line them with Kenny Omega as a new Bullet Club. So now you have 3 different Bullet Clubs.
3 Bullet Clubs.
You have the Balor faction, the AJ faction, and the Kenny Omega faction. Now you're going into SummerSlam. You have the fatal match of the 3 different factions. So now they're all in the ring. These 3 different factions. Which then you have to have the biggest swerve possibly in wrestling history in the WWE that have not happened in over 20-something plus years. You almost have to do a WCW move. Remember the infamous Finger of Doom situation. God. But you're not going to be as goofy with it, but here's where I'm going with this. You have them all in there. You even have another group of people in the audience who happens to be at ringside. You know who those guys is going to be at ringside? That's going to be another faction of the Bullet Club with a guy wearing a hood, a hooded sweatshirt. And who is that in that hooded sweatshirt that's going to be revealed at SummerSlam? Bringing Cody Rhodes back as the leader of a 4th faction of the Bullet Club, which brings in Cody and brings in, of course, the Super Kick Party themselves. You bring them in. Now you got 4 different factions of the Bullet Club.
And you get this Cody Rhodes, which I don't know if y'all seen Cody Rhodes lately. But
the American Nightmare
He
Cody.
talking shit, and he ain't holding back at all.
Right, you bring in American Nightmare Cody. So now you got these 4 factions. You're thinking there's going to be a big war of Bullet Clubs in the ring. And then the Finger Poke of Doom swerve. They all in the ring, staring each other down. The 4 leaders of the Bullet Club that's most noted as the leaders of the Bullet Club at their particular points. And then the hug. We're all in the same damn crew.
And just like the original Finger Poke of Doom, this will be the easiest 10 grand they will make that night.
Exactly. So now you officially turn the Bullet Club into a massive heel faction, equaling that of the Nexus, only better. Because now you have one on NXT, you have one on 205 Live, you have one on Raw, you have one on SmackDown, and they're running amok throughout the whole damn company, and they are literally trying to take over the WWE from the Authority. Now you can bring the Authority back, because now you can bring back Stephanie. You can link Stephanie back up with Shane. You can bring in Paul, aka Triple H. You can even bring in Kurt Angle. And they're trying to figure out how can we stop this rampage of Bullet Club that's taking over every single damn show we have. You can even bring Vince in, trying to figure out how can we stop this Bullet Club, only for there to be one supreme leader, because remind you, I just mentioned there's 4 different leaders. You got Cody, you got AJ, you got Balor, and you got Kenny Omega. But there's yet a supreme leader. Who do you think is the supreme leader? Who is also a free agent right now, that you can bring to the WWE to bring all of this back to one whole. You have all these Bullet Club members running rampant, and then that's when you introduce Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby.
As the leader of all the Bullet Club. So now you got Adam Cole as the supreme leader, and you have 4 other leaders as generals leading 3-man factions of Bullet Clubs on every show WWE has. Thank you, the new NWO. Only more extreme.
If that ain't a dictatorship, I don't know what is.
Created the dictatorship. You're welcome. And then that's the first swerve. The second thing is you have to have a good have a match between Naomi, who is the current women's champion on SmackDown, and you have to have that set up where you have Naomi versus Tamina. Seeing that they're technically related, you have to have that match. And you have Naomi drop the belt to Tamina, only for it to create a powder keg, because now you can actually add in who's currently in a little beef. You have the New Day situation, and you have a situation between the New Day and the Usos, right? You had the Usos aligned to Tamina because they're all of the Samoan family dynasty. But then remember some years back that when they were Team Bad, Naomi was aligned to the New Day.
Right.
Now you done made it real.
Right.
Because now you got Naomi is aligned to New Day, Tamina is aligned to the Usos, but Naomi is married to one of the Usos, which then the Usos have another rap battle and say, yeah, now you're doing a Tupac type thing. Yeah, you claim to be a player, but we got your wife.
Dang.
It's like, you claim to be a player, but we got your wife. Your wife is part of our faction, not yours. You got your cousin, we got your wife. She signed with you against you. There's your swerves. We have just officially seen the WWE's ratings go up tenfold if they do that.
Those are Attitude Era numbers, man.
That's Attitude Era. This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy. We're going to go back to a quick section of music because we went into a tangent, because I don't get to talk about wrestling on this show. But I can do that because this is the Hip Hop Pharmacy. I am Raw the Reflex. We can do these things. But you didn't pay, and you didn't show up to hear me ramble on about wrestling. You want to hear hip hop. So we're going to play hip hop. And why are we going to play hip hop? Because I got some info to remind you of. August the 14th. What is happening August the 14th? If you've been paying attention, you will know that August the 14th, that is a Monday, she is coming to the mic. You know her as one half of the legendary duo, the Infamous Syndicate. You know her as the one who introduced you to Kanye West before Jay did. You know her as the original host of the B-side on WGCI. You know her as the one half of the Dime Divas with Frankie Robinson on Power 92. You know her as the original host of The Basement on Soul 106.3. And I bet your bitch don't know how to do it like who's coming to this mic on August the 14th. Tifa will be in studio starting August the 14th to give you the diary and the anatomy of an artist. Are you a up and coming artist in Chicago? Did you sit down on your couch one day and say, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a singer, I want to be a musician, I want to be a producer, but I don't know how to get started? Well, you want to tune into that show because it's going to be an interview and she's going to break it down from someone who's done it. She's coming. You don't want to miss that show. This is Tifa, Bet Your Bitch Don't, right here on the Hip Hop Pharmacy. Let's go.
You didn't say that.
Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this, like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this. She ain't raw, she ain't cold, she don't pop, she don't roll, she ain't pay, she ain't shit, she don't flick 24s like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this. I'm a freak from a man, but a tease to these other niggas. Rings on my hand, but my stick kill these other bitches. He like the way I talk, he checking out my swagger, my number in his phone. He call, we chitter chatter. His shows I like to eat, a couple lobster tails. We hit up Oak Street, Watertown, and Bloomingdale's. He like attention, want a little affection. Choking on the floor, I feel a little erection. But I don't want your man, I just like his money. You wanna act a fool, that shit is real funny. I think it turn him on, he turn and spend more of it on me. Teeth as sweet as pie, sweet as candy, sweet as honey, like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this, like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this. She ain't raw, she ain't cold, she don't pop, she don't roll, she ain't pay, she ain't shit, she don't flick 24s like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this, like this. I'm a big flirt in some hot pants with a tank top or a mini skirt, waving high in the drop top with a pretty smile and the top drop. He with his girl, she mad as hell, but I ain't on it, girl. You better get your man before I rock his world. Make his toes curl, put that caramel pearl on his forehead. I'm just playing, don't pay me no mind. I don't want your man, ain't wasting my time. He love his woman, but it must be something to it. Cause I know you know that your girl don't do it like I do it like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this. She ain't raw, she ain't cold, she don't pop, she don't roll, she ain't pay, she ain't shit, she don't flick 24s like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this. Funny when you see your ex, you a 9 out of 10. He got booger ooga with him, that's his new girlfriend. In his eyes, he couldn't hide it if he lied, if he tried. She ain't got that magic butterfly in between the thighs. Like this, don't put it down like me, make him high like T. Throw a tape on, freaking to the beat. Up your steer a little bit, gon' tease a little bit. Fix your hair if you gotta, gon' weave a little bit. Drop weight, just wait. Watch a nigga get sick, pick up his pace. See, I rock the hottest fits, dip down, me no harm. Plus I got my own man waiting for me back at home like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this. She ain't raw, she ain't cold, she don't pop, she don't roll, she ain't pay, she ain't shit, she don't flick 24s like this. Bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, bet your bitch down, do it like this, like this. Oh.
could do this. We could get paid. What's up? The caper, it's all on paper. I got the blueprint. About to put a dent in the industry assembly. 5 different angles. Which way you wanna be strangled? Collecting cash, get your ass tangled. In full-fledged fatigue, military speed. I'm at the old hotel where we used to inhale my green lightning. This is how we got things.
I'm twisted like licorice. I fiend for the crisp between my fingers. I wish like Skilo riding shotgun. I'm on 1, 2. Jump up the car.
What we do?
Just hit the dough. 3, 4. Everybody on the floor. Talking to my driver, K-Ball. Her car getaways like Alec Baldwin. We rap stars. We are the one that starts the show before it begins. Be alarmed. The cars in front of the bank. I'm going in.
This is a ring. Everybody lay down, behave.
Now give up the cash. Don't make us happy.
This
blast.
is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
This is a hold up, your hand should go up. Time for the heist. Jump out the plane, skydiving on the block, ready or not. Strap on my Glock, synchronized watch it come. Knee high parachuting down from the rooftop like drop zone. I'm stoned, next snap elbows like Legos. Blood clot stop circulation, drown security to the flow. You know, dumping them in the row like dominoes for sure. For sure, yeah. Taking everything first parachuting, right door. I'm looting, don't make a move, cause you know I'm shooting. Grabbing on stacks, loading up backpacks, cracking open the safes. I'm eating boards from the back. Hella, I'm your new ready teller. A unit job, there ain't no good fella in this mob. Making what strive while head spins. But in about 5 seconds, the mission will end.
This is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
Now give up the cash, don't make us happy.
This
blast.
is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
This is a hold up, your hand should go up.
This is we lost to make the getaway in the getaway car. So get back, capture, rapture before I splat you against the wall. Oh no, I'll see your roadblock. Flock, cause I'm a rider like Tupac. I got the steering wheel and John Skill peel cabs out the window of the coupe, the bill uphill. But still, they chase us, dust and dirt fly. It's either do or die, got a shooter on my thigh. We high, gotta evade the escapade. Option 1 was deleted, option 2 I must complete it. Out to raid your whole sector. Squeeze you for your nectar, won't let you catch me. West side, dipping with Unit 5. 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 This is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
Now give up the cash, don't make us happy.
This
blast.
is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
This is a hold up, your hand should go up.
This is we missing bodies like empty lobbies. The security start attacking.
Yeah.
What happened?
Neb love, she caught a slug, couple red dead. Teach was Fred, cause he shot me high in the head. In my backpack, in my bra, my drawers. I'm stuff like Santa Claus and Biggie Smalls. Come blind.
Give me mine, let's have the airline with swiftness, quickness. We running out of time. This is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
Now give up the cash, don't make us happy.
This
blast.
is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
This is a hold up, your hand should go up.
This is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
Now give up the cash, don't make us happy.
This
blast.
is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
This is a hold up, your hand should go up.
This is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
Now give up the cash, don't make us happy.
This
blast.
is a rain, everybody lay down, behave.
This is a hold up, your hand should go up.
This is a rain.
Hey, what's up? This is Shanice, and when I'm in Chicago, I listen to Hip Hop Pharmacy with Rob the Reflex.
This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy, and I am your host, Rob the Reflex, and that was the 5-footers, the heist. That was from that Set It Off soundtrack, and that was your show. There is no more. You can listen to this show, the Hip Hop Pharmacy, every Monday through Thursday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com or on your Spreaker app. You can download the Spreaker app on any smart device from the Google Play Store, from Apple iTunes. You can also follow this show by following us on Facebook.com/The Hip Hop Pharmacy, Instagram.com/The Hip Hop Pharmacy, and Twitter.com/Say It With Me, The Hip Hop Pharmacy. I will holler at y'all tomorrow. where we are going to go old school tomorrow. I have some surprises for tomorrow. We're going old school tomorrow. We're going real old school tomorrow. Right here on the Hip Hop Pharmacy. I'll holler at y'all at 3 tomorrow afternoon. Peace.